And welcome back, everybody, to Guildhouse Fighters number 215. Had to kick the router a couple times and fix some technical issues, but it is non-factor, back in the building with my man Nerd in the Bay. After this long break, we saw a little bit of that Sifu and Agent Triple F match, but as we talked about before, it's an absolutely stacked night over here at Guildhouse. The killers have come out to play. So is there any matches you're looking forward to, my man Nerd in the Bay?
Oh, man, I honestly, I do want to see the next run of Bonkers. I want to see if he can continue this streak.
We said out of nowhere, like, okay, I know Bonkers obviously is like not bad at the game by any means necessary, but when I saw him waltz into Guildhouse last week and literally just lay it out on the table, like, I'm here, and to get top 3 and was like giving some of the better Guildhouse players a run for their money, even the ones he didn't beat. Like, he gave a real run for the money. So we'll see if we get the Bonkers top 3 double up.
We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him win the whole thing at this point.
Yeah, no, exactly. And now everybody's starting to like learn of like, oh no, Bonkers, you got to watch out for it. Another Kimberly that's part of like the Kimberly Empire that's around here, right? He's just kind of filling in the spot for the people that are not here for tonight, and that hasn't been here for a minute. So yeah, Bonkers definitely doing his thing here. So that's what I'm looking forward to, just seeing how they do. But like, who about you? Like, again, it's a stacked bracket, but who are you like looking at?
I'm gonna cheer for the guy that rode in the car with me on the way here.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna cheer for Norcal Knockout Round 2 champion Crazy Diamond is also in the building.
There we go.
So I want to see him roll in because this is like his first official Guildhouse for Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see him come in, win one, take it home back to Senkai. You know what I'm saying? I already took your money once. You're gonna take your money again. I apologize.
Okay, I see.
But like I said, it could be anyone's tournament because we have players like plaguemaskman, who is now in the Bay Area, full-time residential in the Bay Area, to throw their hat in the ring in the mix-up that we have here. But also, of course, I'm going to be a fan of TreeWiz as long as they're playing Blanca. If they start cheating on me again, bro, and playing this Honda nonsense, we're going to have a tough conversation. But we were talking about Bonkers a little bit earlier. The player we're going to have coming up is going to be Cool Whip. Those two have an exhibition tomorrow at the final King's Cup. So it's going to be interesting to see how much Cool Whip wants to show right now, knowing that Bonkers is in the crowd. But they're going to be going up against, of course, Chris Rise themselves. So this one right here should be another good one.
Yeah, no, this definitely will be another banger. But yeah, like as you're saying, like last week, Cool Whip and Bonkers did face each other last week, and Bonkers did take that pretty convincingly. So I don't know if it was like kind of observing the tech for this for tomorrow that's leading up to it, but right now, Bonkers had a strong showing against Cool Whip. I know Cool Whip wants to have a strong showing here, so we'll see how that's going to happen against Rise.
Yeah, we'll say similar play style between the two, but a little bit of a different play style coming from Rise over here, rocking the Viper. Can definitely give Bison some fits just because the anti-air options aren't the exactly best in the world because you don't have a special move to really anti-air with, so it's going to be a lot to that crouch heavy punch to try to settle down these burn kicks coming from Viper here. So it's going to be a battle of drive gauge. One thing we know about Cool Whip, they love to keep their foot on the gas all the way down, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how things go here, Nerd.
Yeah, here we go. So yeah, C Viper versus M Bison here. Let's see who's going to be putting on the gas at the moment. Right now, it's going to start off with Rise with the burning kick.
And that's what we were talking about. It's the burn kick, man. It's tough for Bison to deal with when it comes to an anti-air option, and right there, betting a lot on that drive reversal attempt. Another positive thing about Viper, I think this character is super slept on, but has that 6-frame medium normal to go ahead and get an optimal punish off of the drive reversal as well. So now back to the wall, but a very plentiful life lead.
Exactly, but go ahead and back step here. Cool Whip just get a little bit of space here, but now they side switch. Nice jump back from Cool Whip into the EX kick for that level 1, get some more added damage, and burnout, I believe. No, not yet.
Yeah, just a sliver, but I mean, I was going to say I'm surprised we don't immediately see the OD Psycho Crusher to go for the burnout. Either way, it's long-term investment. The 2 jabs to close it out. That's Cool Whip's game plan right there. We talked about it. They're going to maul you. They're going to attack the drive gauge. They're going to spend their own drive gauge to make sure you're also 0 with them. Exactly. If the ship's going down, he's going to bring you with him.
Right, exactly. Like it's the Titanic with the band right there. But here we go. Cool Whip, again, being super-duper active. Going to go ahead and get that dive right there. And another one to knock him down. And here goes Rise, getting the string going.
Yeah, the Devil's Reverse becomes such a tough option, too. I don't know how much Thunder Knuckle really does trade with it or get the upper hand, so we'll see at some point in here. But once again, Rise playing with a comfortable lead, but of course your leads are never comfortable when you're playing against Bison.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you thought when you were done with the Psycho Crusher, the Scissor Kick came at you, the bomb goes off, but nothing to the effect. But now Cool Whip is on the burnout. Going to side switch here. You need to hit with that Thunder Knuckle, one thing with the anti-air. Missing the burn kick. And, okay, not the knockdown just yet. Gonna go just eat regular Psycho Crusher and the drive reversal.
Wow, of course, the stomp coming in. The Psycho Stomp actually won that fight. As we talked about, Cool Whip's game plan. He's going to put himself in a burnout. He's going to spend the resources. He's going to dare you to even think about DIing him. You know what I mean? Because he has that super in his pocket. Yeah. It's almost shades of like Noah the Prodigy type, where it's like it doesn't matter how much resources you spend when it comes to the drive gauge. As long as they have super to defend themselves, they will spend that cash.
Exactly. And you get the bomb right there as well with Rise. Going to go off again, and now Cool Whip is going to go add here, keeping Rise into the corner. Going to go for a little mix-up, go some meaty knees into the crouching medium punch. And it's an EX scissor for that perfect KO.
Yeah, just smother him, man. Sweet baby Ray's on some barbecue chicken, bro. Just absolutely smothered Cool Whip. Now, 1 round away from closing this bad boy out. I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of a surprise to see Rise go to loser side this early in winners round 2. But that's the kind of night we're talking about here at Guildhouse.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely want them momentum, especially if, like someone like Cool Whip is coming into this grudge match that's going to be happening tomorrow at the Foundry for the final Kings Cup. But see, Rise going to try to get things going here, but Cool Whip is giving some space, get that jump in.
Even that jump heavy punch, I mean, you're still scared to even use the Thunder Knuckle in that situation. And now just sitting with the bomb at full screen, you're still walking back because that's how much of a threat of the bomb is. Yeah. Cool Whip is just stealing up real estate like an investor, going over the top there, and the micro shimmy. Now it's time to guess for your life. Why not bonk him on the head one more time? And that's Cool Whip 2-0 with the quickness.
Oh, man. So, I mean, yeah, Cool Whip pretty much controlling that matchup right there against the Viper. Again, just like you were saying, just putting on the gas and just kept on going. Get a shimmy here and there. Not even doing the Cool Whip special just yet, right? So.
It's not even combos, which is the craziest part. And that's how hard Bison hits still to this day. It's like you don't even have to really go for combos. It's just a lot of momentum off of the bomb, stealing the real estate, putting you in the corner, drive rush knee, rinse and repeat, bro. We know how this tail goes already, but it's going to be Cool Whip moving on over in the winner's side. Definitely a favorite consistently to make top 8 over here at Guildhouse. And Rise going to have to make their way up and rise through loser side.
Hey, man, you got to rise through like, 40-plus players that came in for tonight for our Guildhouse 215 here. Once again, welcome back, everybody. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're back here with you guys. Nerd in the Bay, non-factor here. And we were just enjoying some Street Fighter 6 action. You were just in a match with your co-commentator.
Look at, man. I had to do a little something. I had to send my boy to losers. It beat like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's a commentator world. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, had to send him to this side. But it was a back and forth match. Yeah. Of course, we know Coco, a Luke player, very solid with footsies and everything, but at the end of the day, if I'm playing Blanca, bro, I do not care about footsies. I'm just going to do some stuff, and it's going to work sometimes.
Throw a doll here and there.
I'm going to say, GG, shake my hand, bro. You already know how it goes, man. If you guys don't know, man, there's Mena RD, and then there's Menudo RD. That's my anti-alien. I'm saying that's the anti-version of me. There's Wario for Mario, and then there's Menudo RD for non-factor. So I had to sauce them up real quick. But next up, we should be having... I gotta come here more, man.
Yeah, see, we do have Solid Snake.
Yeah. And Solid Snake is a
Aki player.
Aki player, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. One of the other Aki players that we have here. I'm so tired of Aki downplay. I don't know if you saw, not this TNS that just passed, but the week before that, there was like 4 Akis in top 8.
Really?
Yeah, there was once that got like 4 Akis, I think like 2 Elenas and something else.
That's insane.
I think it might have been Kimberly. And I'm like, can we stop the Aki downplay, bro? I'm so tired of
Aki is really
invincible reversal outside of super. They're just drive rush fireball. Yeah, right, bro. I'm so tired of the Aki downplay. That character will make you pay anything, like with Bison. If you rip a OD reversal and it's blocked, it's going to be 60% with 1 bar of super.
Yeah, no, definitely. And Solid Snake, again, solid with the Aki. I mean, we had our first instance of Solid Snake here at the first NKO, right? With the team battle, and him putting on the headband, a little bit of a giveable moment right there. It didn't work out for him then, but I mean, he's been putting in the work in the background here with Aki, and then we'll see how this match is going to be, going to wind up against Cammy.
Yeah, man, that's a throwback. Norcal Knockout Round 1, the team battle tournament. It's actually my first time I commentated anything for Norcal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it was me and Tenga doing that. That's crazy. Nice. But as you mentioned, against the Cammy, though, kind of hard to deal with. Heavy Serpent Lash isn't exactly the best answer to deal with instant dive kick. Of course, we know that's going to be Cammy's bread and butter. Right. Either to bait out throws, they space him correctly, they're plus on block. Even spacing the spiral arrow becomes such a hard thing to deal with the neutral. But can you get around the dirty bubble? But we'll see how it goes here, nerd.
Let's see how it goes here. We're sitting Solid Snake and Enza here for winners round 2. Let's get it. Let's see how it's going to go. We go ahead with the trade here. Going to throw bubbles out here. See, Solid Snake is going to just test the waters at the moment here and just keep that poison as long as possible.
Yeah, and you already saw Enza mixing up the options in the air, delaying the dive kick heavily right there, just a jump heavy punch. So you can't really put the dive kick on full display there. Got to pepper him in to make sure that you're spacing them correctly. Slowly walking Solid Snake back down here, but block screen over to the middle of the screen. Unfortunately, big time with DP there. Going to be taking a trip over to the corner with the poison on top.
All right, going to go moving forward here to the corner. You get some real estate here, and it is now all Sin Solid Snake here, just stacking this poison here and the buttons, and he gets going to get that first round victory.
I was right, bro. His character slept on too much. But that's the first round, very solid for Solid Snake there. And it just seems like Enza right now isn't really getting the Cammy game plan going. Even on the back foot, Solid Snake has been able to find openings like that. But finally, Enza back on the attack here. There's the spiral able to get us over to the corner. You have to make him work here and not let the jump out for free.
Yeah, no, Enza, you have Cammy, so you can't just press those priority buttons right there just to keep him trapped. But, Enza's kind of just giving that space, and Solid Snake is able to get out like so and now start their offense. Get that low into the combos right here and set it up. Okay, trying to see what the reaction is.
And, of course, we know Aki, the best burnout or block strings in the game. So over to the corner here, it's basically a staring contest. Like, are you going to be ready for when the DI eventually comes? Right there, Enza is, but right back to the corner you go with the level 3 right here. This should actually be enough for the kill. That right there is going to be all Aki wrote, more than likely, with the poison on top of it. So Enza, you can start to see turning the gears, unless I'm a jinx here. Commentator curse, I think not. But yeah, you can see the gears start to turn for Enza. They're opening up the game plan a little bit more, the corner carry, this and that. But you just, unfortunately, against Aki, there's two things you can't do. You can't go into burnout, you can't get knocked down, because that's where they cycle the offense.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we have yet to see the spin knuckle just be in use just yet, but I know you just don't want to go in and spam it. But nice jump in there by Enza. Can get get some decent damage right there. Can go and set up for the hooligan for another touch.
It's so weird that that's become like the strength of Cammy now, is just the hooligan setups on knockdown.
Yeah.
You see players like Neo Judai do it a lot, where it's like they really cycle through like the 4 options you can do out of hooligan to keep you guessing. And right now, Enza back on the attack. 2 times, but the perfect parry. This could be the great nullifier here. If you can find a way to start attacking this drive gauge of Enza, you're putting yourself in a good spot, but why not mash it out? Enza on the board.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of adjustment there by Enza, able to get the round win victory. Oh man, he's been kind of leaning on the cannon spike right there for the anti-air, but has not been working out.
That's the second time we've seen that DP miss, so see, that becomes a theme with a little bit of time we have left in this match here. Solid Snake back on the attack though, poison online, back to the wall for Enza. It's going to take a hope and a prayer to get out, but the jump out for free again. No one is taxing anybody out here. This time we are going to explode the poison, level 1 to finish it out, and that's going to put Solid Snake on set point.
Perfect KO there. Nice momentum for Solid Snake. Let's see if Enza can make that adjustment to survive this game. Well, he's going to start things off. Tried to go for the spin knuckle, but the whip was out there.
Yeah, the Serpent Lash instead of throwing out the fireball. What a great reaction there. Trying to jump out for free. They whiffed the cross-up attempt. It is one of those trickier things to deal with Aki, because that cross-up is so good you want to think parry. Got caught with the grab there. This time we are going to bust out. Little low on drive gauge, little low on health. You can't afford to get clipped with a level 3 from Solid Snake, so we'll see how it unravels here.
Exactly. Good. Two crouching heavies right there. Again, you got to use those buttons just to lock them in, but Enza being very, very respectful of Solid Snake and try to push him back into the corner, but that medium punch connected into the level 3, and that's going to be the super and the game. Solid Snake is going to go ahead and move on here against Enza.
Yeah, it's not even really neutral control. It's just Aki just happened to hit harder in that situation. Enza just couldn't really get the game plan going. Not too many dive kicks. Probably was afraid of the Serpent Lash or different things like that. So that's going to be how the cookie crumbles there, and it is going to be Solid Snake moving forward in our winner's side, making the most out of the poison there for Aki.
And it's keeping that poison there for Solid Snake. But yeah, no, we continue to move on here. We hopefully you guys are enjoying some Street Fighter 6 action here at Guildhouse. Hopefully the issues are like smoothed out as well. Chat, let me know if you guys are doing all good here. But yeah, no, we're able to just enjoy some Street Fighter 6 action here at Guildhouse. Once again, Nerd in the Bay, non-factor here, special appearance. I did this like so special. I'm like, dude, I gotta, man, that's gotta just just blaze it up really.
Hey man, I do what I can. I do what I can, and I can what I do. But like I said, it's been an absolute blessing to finally make it out to a Guildhouse proper. Yeah. I've been here for Guildhouse Gauntlet forever ago. Like, oh my god. And then of course pre-Genesis and like post-Genesis doing a little yapping up here. But to be here for a Guildhouse Fighters proper, it feels special, man. It's so nice, because it's like I spent so much time when Street Fighter 6 came out watching Guildhouse Fighters and thinking like, man, I want to commentate there one day.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, man, we reached this goal once
You
again.
reached it.
So
Definitely reached
next up, I think the players sitting down. We are gonna have Dama Llama versus Magua 1, 2, 3. So we have another Senkow Invader with Dama Llama gonna be playing the Terry, and of course, Norcal's favorite. Akuma player, it's going to be Magua with the Akuma. More like, actually, never mind. Magua told me they are going to be playing the Sagat until they're on loser side. So we are going to see the Sagat here.
We're going to see Magua.
Sagatwa.
Sagatwa. Okay. Interesting because, we definitely get that Shoto that, he's very, very familiar with. And, going up against Dama Llama. With the Terry, we were talking about Terry just kind of being downplayed as like the number one.
No weaknesses, bro. No, name a weakness of Terry.
Good, right? Yeah, no, so this... Sagat versus Terry, that's going to be, the battle of, who's better, in the matchup here. But, we'll go with Dama Llama and Magua. I mean, Magua, shout out to Magua, doing that 5v5 of NorCal versus Japan right there.
That was definitely a treat to have over at the Salty Suite over at Evo. So as a shout out to Magua for organizing that bad boy. But we talk about the two characters. Terry and Sagat are two characters that can chip away at your drive gauge at will. Of course, we know Terry's heavy punch. Once it got that change to be +1 on block, when you drive rush behind it and link one into another, you put yourself in that strike throw situation. You're losing a bar of drive gauge before you know it. And of course, everyone knows Sagat, that's the medium punch master right there. Don't you dare get knocked down by a tiger knee, because they're going to melt you one way or another.
No, definitely. But not to sleep on Terry's medium punch as well. But not to the extent of what we're seeing with Sagat's standing medium punch. So that's definitely going to be coming into play here. We're going to see how that's going to be turning out when it comes to these two going at it.
They both got that janky hitbox, bro. One thing I cannot wait over here for Guildhouse is for when Yasmin comes out, and it's like a 40-player bracket, and it's all the same character. I cannot wait, bro.
I'm prepared.
Get ready to speak some Tagalog, bro. Like, get ready to learn some Tagalog.
Dude, learn the special moves. Try to say it.
Daloy ng tubig.
Yeah, dude.
I've been brushing up on my Duolingo, bro, all right?
There we go. All right, but that's not Yasmin just yet. We have the Terry, and actually, we got the Akuma here.
He lied.
Man.
This is still winner side. That's the thing. He's like,
right,
I'll play Sagat.
Yeah.
But when you play against Dama Llama, you better come with your best, bro. This is one of Senkow's best players.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best Terrys here in California at the moment here. So, yeah, here we go. In that knockdown and corner position against Mago. Mago trying to fight it out here and does so.
Yeah, working our way out here. The fake demon flip, that's the Magua special, man. They're going to get so much going off of the demon raid, but unfortunately not going to have a chance here. I think the Buster Wolf should be enough to close it out. Survey says you are dead, and Dama Llama going to be striking blood first.
Dude, dealing with, again, the glass cannon that is Akuma, especially with the tools that Terry has.
That was sick.
Just
that was
in
sick.
For the...
He didn't even crosscut. He dashed under, bro. Yeah. Like he hit like the Allen Iverson step back. That was fire. Getting back to work here. Sticking out the fireball. Magua still in an uncomfortable spot. That was a poorly placed burn knuckle there, but not going to find a punish on that one. And still just sticking out these long limbs of Terry. It's another thing that we don't really talk about is the range on their buttons. That low forward, bro, reaches to Vallejo. Like, it is so far reaching. And, of course, the level 2 right here, no question, against that Akuma health. That is going to be the first game going Dama Llama's way.
See, Mago just felt all that damage coming in. Like, damn. See, now we're going to go back to the character select.
I should have picked Sagat, bro. I should have lied a non-factor. He thinking about it, too. Watch him.
Yeah, see
you hit that button.
Yeah, there we go. Unless,
He's pondering, but you think he thinks his thoughts in Japanese?
Is there subtitles?
In his head, there's subtitles. But he is going to be going with the Sagat, so.
Okay.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me time, you better go back to top 1. You know what I'm saying? Actually, both of these might be top 1. We were talking before the stream. Both of these might be tied. They're both egregious, but we'll see how things go here, see if the Sagat switch is going to work out. I will say, you have a little bit more health to play with. Of course, we know Terry can pile on the damage, but against the Kuma, 9,000 health, it hurts a little bit more.
It does. It definitely does. And especially having longer limbs this time. Now you're going to just go ahead and fight out. Like, you basically have to box it out here. Missing the forward roundhouse.
He's not ready, bro. He's not ready. Now we know why he didn't pick Sagat off the rip. Not ready with the punishes. And getting whip punish there, that's huge. No punish counter, so no juggle, but still back to the wall. Uncomfortable spot. They're going medium kick for medium kick, bro. Whose toes are least unclipped?
Yeah, see, exactly. Dama Llama can definitely box it out. Oh, but the missing rising tackle here. Okay, we're going to go for the side switch throw. Now we're going to go Tiger Nexus here. Okay, there we go. The medium punches are going to be coming in.
Yeah, this is where Sagat becomes so dangerous, especially after Tiger Nexus, the micro walk back, crouch medium punch, OD Tiger uppercut to put Magua on the board there. That's the thing about Sagat's buttons too, it's like they auto-space themselves after a block string. It is so annoying to deal with, but if there's one thing about Magua, man, they're not afraid of being annoying. There's that heavy kick though, no juggle.
Okay, whip punch right there, and then Magua with the Tiger knee. Okay, get the forward roundhouse this time. Back to the Nexus, putting Damalam into the corner, yeah, you know, just baiting out the OD rising tackle right there, but now it's burnt out, but it doesn't matter. You get the Nexus once again, and the level 3 is going to connect. And, okay, Magua is going to get on the board there, 1-1.
Magua straight mogging him right now, bro. Looking solid. The Sagat change going to work out here. I will say this is a character that can go button for button with Terry. Of course, we saw the standing mediums clash and everything, and that crouch medium punch. I mean, multi-sung tool, but right there, medium punch of their own. Going to get the power dunk combo. Forward throw over to the corner.
Yeah, forward throw. Again, putting Magua back into the corner with Sagat here. Just going to use the OD Tiger uppercut just to get some space right there. Try to go for a Tiger knee, but Damalama's like, no, get back into this corner.
It's one of the strengths of Damalama as well, is just that with punish game, and they smother the crack shoot again to put Damalama over on set point.
Definitely. Okay, so yeah, Damalama looking at the set point situation. Magua needs to get that round win just to get back, and that's also in that set point situation. But Damalama's going to go ahead and box him in. Attempting at you overhead. More Tiger Nexus action for you.
That was such an insane challenge too with the crouch jab, and now the punish counter throw. A little low on drive gauge from Magua, or excuse me, Damalama. Magua on the attack here. You do have the level 2. We're going to go full animation charge level 3. I mean, with this comfortable life lead, though, it's like, why not just continue to drive rush behind these buttons, put on the pressure, and now final game, final round, both players coming in with that level 2, but Magua on the verge of that level 3 could be huge.
Ooh,
delay there.
A little bit of delay on that overhead, and it did connect, and now Damalama off to the races once again. OD Tiger uppercut for that space, and drive rushing for that forward light kick.
Yeah, but Magua spending a lot of meter, not really getting anything off of it, and now just chipping away the drive gauge. There's the heavy punch we talked about before, and even betting more on the tap parry. Damalama in a good spot here if you can search for the burnout. No cross cut, but we are going to land the jab. Level 2 power. Guys, they're into the buster. Why not sauce on them?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Sprinkle it on them, bro.
Dude.
The flaky salt, the good stuff, the Salt Bay.
Just Salt Bay spread right there, man. Just ended with some swag there. Man, no, that was sick, though. Level 2 into the Buster Wolf, showing that Terry Bogard. I mean, I don't know. Again, strong argument about that secret top 1 spot there.
Telling you, bro, do your research, man. Do your research. Might be top 1. But speaking of Terry Bogard as well, if you guys are City of the Wolves fans, we just saw Dark Angel win with Terry Bogard over at EWC. Mexico stand up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was popping. I was popping off, bro.
Man, as a Terry main, I was like, yes, please. I love watching the Terry tech. Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, Mr. Karate is the talk of the town at the moment. But when you saw that top 8, when you saw how people are trying to get up there, yeah, I mean, it was just only one Mr. Karate right there. Everybody fighting out with with the usuals, Mr. Big and Billy Kane, and then you're not expecting a Terry to be up there.
And here comes Dark Angel coming all the way from Mexico, bro, with Terry which of course isn't a bad character in that game, but still, it's like when you're going against a murderer's row of like the top characters in the game, it was so sick to see that happen. So Terry doing work in both games here. And next up, I see El Cubano Loco sitting down. That's birthday weekend boy right there.
Weekend
just turned 25 years old, looking spry as ever.
Again, right there.
It's like you, bro. You just turned 28, right?
Yeah, again, just. And we also have something here with that 0-2 from Evo shirt.
I couldn't do it, bro. I know the T-shirt was free. I could not bring myself to wear a shirt that says I am a loser.
I couldn't do it if I tried. I didn't go 0-2, so I'm a little happy about that. But like, damn, I kind of wanted the shirt.
Well, I touched the shirt, my fingers started burning, so I knew something was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's gonna be El Cubano Loco gets something here. I'm expecting El Cubano Loco to rock with the Jerry Bin, the character they've been rocking with. And might I say, now that it's my time to finally commentate at Guildhouse, I am so sorry for the loss of El Cubano Loco. We were all waiting for Vega to be the first character of the new DLC season, and instead he saw a little Filipina demon show up instead. And I know the second he saw that character, his heart probably dropped and was like, not again. Not again,
so you
bro.
better learn some Tagalog, right? So you're going to go learn some jazz. I mean,
he's going to be the protester. When everyone's using Yasmin, he's like, screw this, dude. I'm trying. Screw you guys. I didn't get my character.
Exactly. But yeah, no, man, I'm thinking about this matchup because something is definitely on the Sagat train at the moment. Right now, there's a Shoto player through and through as well. So I don't know, maybe the Bison might be the better pick as well, rather than the Jury. But you don't know. You don't want maybe you want the mobility of Jury too.
Yeah, the Bison might be better just to get around fireballs, because I know that Jury does struggle with some zoners, like, of course, Guile, her worst matchup. So we'll see how things go here. I mean, you can go button for button. Of course, Jury's still the best drive rush in the game, one of the better low forwards in the game as well, so it could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Bison pick. Also, just to get the damage in, you always want to make sure you're making Sagat play with the life deficit, and they can't just stay away from you. They can't just reach with those medium punches anymore. So we'll see how things go here.
Yeah. We'll see. Definitely we'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll find out here in just a minute. Once again, this is Guildhouse Fighters 215. There's all, everybody is out here trying to, do some damage here on the bracket for tonight. And we got some people that don't normally come in on the regular weekly basis. Again, non-factor here in the building, trying to do some damage in the bracket as well, trying to get in that spotlight, maybe top 8 or even.
I need that top 8 graphic,
bro.
Win
the damn thing too.
I do my best.
Right?
I do. I've already had too many of these adult beverages. One thing I will say about Guildhouse, man. The drinks over here are mighty, mighty tasty.
Yeah.
Bro. Mighty, mighty tasty. So they're already flowing through me. So we'll see how I do. I do want that top 8 graphic, though. I need it.
Yeah.
I need my first Guildhouse. I need the top 8. But we'll see how it goes. I got to play Plaguemaskman next. So, I mean, say a prayer for me, chat.
Right.
But without further ado, let's get into it. It is going to be El Cubano Loco rocking that Jury, as you mentioned, something well-known Sagat player here. So we'll see how this one crumbles. How much have these two played against each other before?
I mean, we don't have the history at the moment, but I do know they play often on the casual side of things. Bracket-wise, I definitely want to see that history. But we're going to go ahead and find out who's going to be winning out this one here for Guildhouse Fighters 215. And something is starting it off strong with that Tiger Nexus. But here we go. We got the history right here. Cubano Loco getting more on the greens on their history, while something at the very least got one in the most recent history.
Yeah, well, we'll see if something keeps that momentum going. As we see on there, it's going to be the last time they played was a 3-0. Which was a month ago. So we'll see how things go here for something. They are currently in burnout. El Cubano Loco back on the attack. Something has that level 1 to defend themselves. They look for the DI, but hit an airborne Sagat.
And now they're going with the side switch, and now something has their drive gauge back, and now it's going to eat all these medium punches into the Tiger Nexus, up elbow, and there goes the Tiger uppercut. Man, I'm just thinking back about that BAM clip with Sagat and Dowsum.
The calmest commentator reaction ever to the sickest play in Street Fighter 6 history. Bro, that was like shades of Daigo versus Sabin at the GameStop tournament in 2009.
Right.
Sorry for dating myself with that one, but that was shades of what we saw there.
We definitely did. Very Ume-like.
Yeah, this Sagat character, man, might be pretty good. Might be all right.
Not too shabby. And something back on the burner, but it doesn't matter. Now on the offense, again, get those just eating this buffet of medium punches into the level 3. That's going to be it here for this first game. Something going to get on the board first.
Sometimes it's that simple. Sometimes it's just press button, win game. You know what I mean?
But
something going to be taking that first game there over El Cubano Loco. And now you might be thinking about the Bison matchup, just to close the distance a little bit more. Of course, OD Psycho Crusher is like the great nullifier when it comes to neutral, but we're going to go quick rematch into the Jury. El Cubano Loco taking the time to think there.
Yeah.
Think of the game plan. But it's how much are you really thinking about Sagat right now? Something is not afraid to spend that gauge just a sliver left, on the verge of overdrafting, but still not afraid to push in. There's the DI to the Tiger knee. This can be the need that Cubano Loco needs.
That definitely has a full stack of cash to use as well. Going to knock them down. So you can put Sagat into the corner. Here we go. Cubano, nice neutral jump. And it's going to connect. We're going to set up more of this trap situation and gets the round.
And it's one of those situations where something just had a massive life deficit. The level 1 wasn't going to come. So I was just keep pressing buttons in the face. We'll take the chip damage little by little. And what a great start there to check the low from something. And now back to the corner.
Ooh, baiting out the Tiger uppercut right there. Going to go and knock them down, set them up into this throw situation. Once again, keep them into the corner. But now we got that trade. And something did not just travel forward, but it's starting to fight their way out, almost on the burnout.
Yeah, that's a great check there. Almost building up that level 3 could be so huge to turn the tide. El Cubano Loco, a level 3 in their back pocket as well. Tiger knee, the screen shake, and not afraid to bust out with the OD pin. With El Cubano Loco showing their teeth here.
Definitely get that low medium kick right there into the KO. And now El Cubano having one game in there as well. 1-1 against something.
They only thought for 20 seconds. What did they think in those? He rubbed his chin, did a little brain blast, and was like, I got it. Easy.
Drink.
If I hit him more than he hits me, I might win.
let me
novel idea.
Let me get a drink and change the costume right there, and then we're back at it.
Yeah, one game apiece here. It's been back and forth thus far. We are going to get the costume change from something. That, I always say that's the thing that's wrong. People are like, oh my god, I didn't get the one.
I didn't get the drive tech wear. That's why I lost the last one. So that's why something go ahead and got that the costume switch. But now Tiger uppercut OD there for that knockdown, and now we're back into the neutral.
He almost whip punished with that back medium. That was almost sick. But something again, just spending a lot of drive gauge right there, getting caught with the dive kick, full conversion. And now El Cubano Loco just continuing to smother. This is where you want to put Sagat. You got to put him in the corner, start making him think. You have to make him bet on the OD Tiger uppercuts. Oh no, crosscut just held the parry.
Held the parry, yeah, going in side switched right there. But attempted at just a jump in and took a Tiger uppercut for that. And now dealing with a drive impact. Neutral jump there, big Tiger Nexus. And the Tiger full animation. Big damage, but not the kill just yet.
Oh, what a bait there, the tap parry. El Cubano Loco could have got out if they held it, but they baited the tap parry. Looking for something. Not quite sure what it was, but either way, something. The something mind game is going to be working out there, and now on set point.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. El Cubano Loco going in with the drive rush into the lights. But once again, the OD Tiger uppercut, man, just to get out of the jail card right there.
There's the back throw, sitting with that level 3 just looming over Cubano Loco's head. If that was a reaction on the DI, it would have been cookies, but of course the Van Damme coming in, level 3 going the opposite way. It's going to do massive damage to this drive gauge nerd.
Definitely, yeah. Not going to have that much drive gauge, but it's not going to be a burnout at least. But Cubano, again, full stack of cash. Going to go in and trade, but we're back into it. Another OD Tiger uppercut once again.
On their own accord with that burnout there. Still sitting with that critical art, and what a reaction. That's something you usually see from leverless players because you can do the DP shortcut on reaction, but that is an old school cranking that lever from El Cubano Loco. Now one round apiece here. Final game, final round. Something still sitting with that level 3.
Exactly. Oh, missing the Tiger uppercut. Now it's Cubano's time to be able to do some damage here. No super just yet, but he's going to be going and just be pressing buttons, throwing in that mix there. Nice low medium kick to hit, but missing the throw, and now it's something's turn.
Not gonna lie, I think you might want to spend it as soon as possible. They didn't go for the route for it to try to get the drive gauge back, and now putting themselves in a burnout could be their demise. Their life might rely on a reaction here. If El Cubano Loco can close the distance, the DP!
Man, just reacted on the DP Tiger uppercut into the level 3 here. You can get that, a little bit more of that drive gauge back, but still on the burnout situation. But now something's going to just continue to fight it out first. But here we go. Here goes Cubano Loco.
Yeah, you can't reset him. That's the DI, and that should be wraps. El Cubano Loco going to get an expedited trip over into loser side as something going to react for their lives there. It's a 2-1 victory over El Cubano Loco and sending the birthday boy down to losers.
Like, dude, I wonder if you made him give him a guilt trip. Like, dude, it's my birthday, man.
I would have told him happy birthday after I beat him. I looked him right in his eyes. But I think next up I'm going to be on stream against plaguemaskman, so I'm going to take my trip down there. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Good luck.
Say a prayer for me. I got to play against Honda, but I shall return.
There we go. Here we go. Non-factor about to have their match in here for their match here at Guildhouse against plaguemaskman. I gotta wonder, if they're gonna stick with the Sagat or they're gonna go with the Honda. We'll find out and see. But I'm leaning that they're gonna go Honda. But once again, we'll see once we see that match possibly on stream. But once again, this is Guildhouse Fighters 215 here. I am Nerd in the Bay. Non-factor was with me, but now they have to play their match. It looks like, let's see, we got the boy that woke up. You coming in? You just chilling? You chilling? Okay. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna be big chilling here on the couch right here. But yeah, so yeah, once again, that we just saw El Cubano Loco versus something able to get a dub on the board here. So on their history, they're gonna add a green spot to their match history with them. So it's about evened up for the last 4 matches. It's 2-2 between El Cubano Loco and something. But yeah, once again, it is a special night. It is a special night. Everybody that is out here, the usuals that are out here for tonight, as well as some people that they don't usually come around here, like Damalama. You do see Damalama here and there, but also Crazy Diamond is also here. Plaguemaskman once again, newly resident around here in the Bay Area. Making their rounds here. Bonkers coming from a second place win from 214 Guildhouse Fighters, trying to make their way through the bracket. Strong players that are out here as well. So yeah, competition is very, very tough, but it's exciting to see. And something just dropped right there. I don't know what just happened, but we appreciate everybody that is out here. And once again, if you are going to be at Foundry tomorrow, it's going to be the very, very last King's Cup, the final King's Cup. It's going to be like, as bittersweet as, it's going to be a lot of grudge matches. We're going to be airing, I believe we're going to be airing the NKO documentary over there as well. It's going to be a special time. Once again, grudge matches, gentlemen wagers of kinds, and and variety of games. So definitely we'll go there into the Foundry. You can still register to attend, but if not, you can always watch a stream at Bay Area Madhouse, as well as we see our very own non-factor here, coming from what was it, Combo Breaker, as well as Genesis, and everywhere, NKO as well. Resident Blanca here, show the profile to you guys. Going up against plaguemaskman, once again, always suited up. Does not need a special occasion. They are just always suited up. They play amazing for their age, and just look at them. Got the tie, got the clip tie as well, the color coordination as well, the loose tie just to make sure, like, no, man, I'm casual. I'm not, I'm not uptight or anything. But we'll see how this gameplay is going to be. If the gameplay is going to be uptight, or it's going to be something to watch. We'll find out. Once again, non-factor, believe going on the Blanca, but let's see what plaguemaskman is going to go for here. Either the Honda, but there's always a possible chance of the Sagat coming out. We're going to test things out with the Honda. All right, here we go. Non-factor versus plaguemaskman. Blanca versus Honda. And it's actually been a minute since I've seen non-factor play in a bracket, really. So I'm kind of curious to see if they've been playing. Are they just playing off of vibes? But we're going to find out. Once again, you're playing against plaguemaskman, who's a strong player through and through. And yeah, that's just tough in its own right. But non-factor can get that neutral jump here, and then can get a little bit of a combo going with that throw set up. Let's see what the next move is going to look like. Nice side switch by non-factor, but plaguemaskman decides needs a headbutt just to stop all of that into the 100-hand slap. Another headbutt just to end it for that combo right there. And now trying to keep non-factor into the corner. They throw the doll out here. Nice neutral jump once again, attempting to go for the same thing they did in the last sequence, but nice drive reversal just to avoid that Ocho throw setup. Okay, butt stomp into the Ocho. We're gonna go NBA the run with that Ocho OD right there through the legs, and the slam, and here we go. First round, plaguemaskman. Here we go. Nice little spacing right there from non-factor, but we can get a headbutt once again, up ball, just to get some space once again there. Non-factor. Wait it out right here really quick. Now plaguemaskman just throwing some headbutts. Just waiting to see what the other person is going to be pressing or just reacting to. Nice drive reversal by non-factor into the level 2. But they are almost burnt out. But now this is an opportunity to gain some drive gauge back, while plaguemaskman is almost getting burnt out here. Nice standing medium punch, medium kick into connect. Crouching jab to connect, as well as the stomp into the level 3. It did not factor. Non-factor just got a little pop, a little. I don't know about complaining. He's like, oh my god, brother. All right, we go. We're back into the next round. No pause in between, but they both thought drive rush here. We can go for that knockdown as well. Non-factor with that sweet butt. Drive reversal from plaguemaskman. Now we're back into the neutral. Another headbutt for the anti-air. And non-factor attempting with the ball right there. Nice. He's going to just dash up and throw some light kicks for the electric. Butt slam by plaguemaskman. Just whittling it down. Oh man, okay, little cross up on the butt slam right there. Get some sun. Non-factor almost on the burned out, and now, but he's gonna start doing some work. Attempted at the command grab, but plaguemaskman, so young in age, can react to that like it's nothing. But now non-factor on burnt out, but gets the throw. Ooh, up ball into the level 1, misses. no. You can see on the other screen, he's like, oh, no. Man, no. He is animated tonight. It's like, nothing's working for me. He's about to be upset if he goes back up here. There we go, non-factor. Had a combo going, and a little late on the drive impact because plaguemaskman was able to react to that with their own DI, and now can get that stomp into this combo, probably cashing out here. It's at a level 3. He wants to disconnect his controller, but that is a 2-0 plaguemaskman over non-factor. Masterful work right there, just keeping it composed. Non-factor trying to get things going there. Had a little bit of setups with the Blanca, but in the end, plaguemaskman was ready for it, and just use the tools, using that crouching jab, just to fight when they found that gap, and then using that butt slam also, especially in a cross-up situation, and then just setting up with the stomps and everything in between, using the Ocho throw as well. So. Yeah, lots of great stuff there by plaguemaskman. I wonder if non-factor is just going to come straight back up here, or if he's just going to chill for a little bit before he gets back up here. But yeah, that was that last match with plaguemaskman and non-factor. Non-factor tried, did not fare well this time, but they are now on the loser's side here on the bracket, while plaguemaskman continues his winning ways here on the bracket. So yeah, we're just gonna be going ahead and waiting for our next match to come up. Oh, my phone fell. And we're waiting to see who that is up next. But once again, I hope you guys are enjoying some Street Fighter 6 action here on a Thursday night here at Guildhouse. Guildhouse Fighters 215. Again, I am Nerd in the Bay here with you guys. I'm going to be here until somebody kicks me off, I believe, until non-factor, and I believe Sly is gonna close it off with the top 8 here, later on. But I will be with you guys as long as I can, and hopefully get the next match going. But amazing matches so far. I think I do see Lewis Campbell here coming up on stage with their Marissa, strong Marissa. They did a first and 10 over at Salty Salinas this past weekend against Con the One. Con the One was a Lily player, and this was attempted to be a grudge match for the Final Kings Cup, but it was not going to be used. So they went to go over to Salinas, over on the Con's neck in the woods, and then Lewis Campbell does have a video out there of that first 10. So if you want to go ahead and watch that, it is available. Don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it was something. It was definitely something of a matchup. It was Marissa versus Lily, and you think about how you deal with that matchup, but it doesn't feel well for Lily, right? Having to deal with Marissa on top of having to deal with Lewis's Campbell's Marissa. That has been doing some damage and some work here in this top 8. But yeah, we're going to wait and see who is up next. So we're going to see, waiting to see who is going on here. We do have Lewis Campbell here, and I'm looking right here. Let's look at the loser's side. Lewis Campbell, where are you? Okay, maybe on the loser's side. I'm just looking to see where Lewis Campbell is, unless. Who am I seeing up there? Is that TreeWiz? That is TreeWiz. Okay, there we go. Marissa versus Honda / Blanca, depending on what TreeWiz feels like, right? The big body damage, or just be able to just have that movement, right? Doing the shenanigans of Blanca against Marissa, but also Lewis Campbell has an Alex as well. I don't know if he feels comfortable to that extent of wanting to use Alex against use Alex against either Blanca or Honda. But I got Dama Llama with me.
Am I live? Oh, I am.
You are live.
Let's go.
Jumping in.
What's up, everybody? I'm out there playing. Right now, I'm on break. I'm on in 2 games. So first, we're going to watch this one. What is it? Lewis Campbell, TreeWiz. Awesome game. I was just talking to Lewis right now. Learned the story of his name. Apparently, he stole someone else's name. Crazy work, right? So that's pretty exciting. 2 Hondas in a row is a little intense, but that's how we do it out
Yeah,
here.
exactly. So 2 Hondas in a row. We got Lewis Campbell with the Marissa, fighting for the Marissa Army. It's
Tough.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, no, definitely because TreeWiz is definitely going to be more mobile than what Lewis Campbell is going to be doing. But Lewis Campbell is going to be looking for those buttons to press and try to get into those traps.
That kind of range right there where Honda's going to be playing, throwing out that punch, moving his way around. Marissa doesn't really got the anti-airs to do with that.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it just has that down heavy, but even then it's not the most reliable anti-air here. But here we go. We can get some sun here by TreeWiz. Can get that low, medium kick right there into the OD hands. And then we're going to set up. Oh, nice.
Nice armor. He's coming in with the approach. Both players really low on the gauge, but Marissa much better at stripping that away. TreeWiz finding in without low. Almost as good as Sagat's.
Yeah, almost. Right? There it was. Nice jump in there by TreeWiz. Going to miss out on that OD. OD
nice block
right there.
Do we got a kill here? Point. Nope. Going in for the safe jump. Heavy kick. Back heavy punch and hits. Finds the kill. There we go. Lewis going up first round.
Yeah, Lewis up 1 round at the moment here. TreeWiz like, okay, get a little nods. Like I see your Marissa right there. Again, Lewis Campbell's been doing very, very strong throughout these weeks at Guildhouse.
Oh yeah, I saw him last time at King's Cup. He was pulling out some good matches, strong plays. He's really good. I'm noticing at using this EX Gladius, finding that armor point.
Yeah, no, definitely, and again, like a lot of the other players, doesn't matter if they're burnt out. They will rely on the burnout, and as long as they're able to get what they need.
Level 2.
Yeah, level 2 connects right there. Can get some added damage. TreeWiz still has that. TreeWiz has that drive gauge, but Lewis Campbell is about to have that catch
back in the green, holding on to this butt slam. That armor isn't strong enough to beat the second hit of the butt slam. TreeWiz tying this one up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Gladius does not hit back there, so Lewis Campbell had to just take that. But now TreeWiz is going to be taking that as well with these hands.
Nice. Safe jump flank into the throw. Going to go into the corner situation. Throw loops with Marissa in the big 26.
Right.
Nice. Hold back. Big damage. Crouching fierce. Back heavy punch. Boom.
Punch.
Boom. Level 2.
Level 2.
I think that's Pixel, though. That's a pixel. That's more than.
A little bit more of a pixel, but it's not burnt out. But you have all this health. But TreeWiz can whittle that down if they choose to.
Finding the low.
Get the right mixes going.
He's looking for him. Lewis does have a level 1, though. But will it matter? Reset. Not in the corner. Nice. Anti-air into the critical art. TreeWiz clean with it. Prepped and ready with that charge on the sumo headbutt. Straight into level 3. Going to take the first game here.
Definitely. Yeah, no, TreeWiz, on a health deficit, but able to get those right guesses.
Not even phased.
Not too phased. Like, okay.
But look at Lewis, though, feeling it. He's fighting for a low tier. He's fighting for honor. Let's see how they do it.
See how he does. Definitely. Here we go. We're back into the next game. Missing the butt slam right there.
Nice. Going to get the layup here. Boom, big heavy kick. Chipping that drive gauge, but gets caught by the full charge Gladius. One more.
Yeah.
Now the overhead.
Yeah, drive rush into the overhead. Now Lewis Campbell in the driver's seat, but once again the OD headbutt just gets some space between them. But there. He just kept on moving forward. Like, you can't get me if I keep moving forward.
Nice. Where are you going? Sends him into the dirt.
Right.
Cleaning up that round there. Lewis trying to come back. He's not done yet.
No, not too phased. Just thinking about it there. Able to get the round win against TreeWiz. And now here we go. We're back into the next round. Once again, Scudham stands into that knockdown.
Lewis is doing a great job of playing this mid-range. I feel like this is where Marissa's going to have a lot of the trouble playing this neutral, but he's really just bullying his way in with these big buttons there.
And utilizing the armored Gladius as well, especially when you get outside of the punching range, and able to get a game in there 1-1
there he
now.
goes. He got TreeWiz a little shook with that one, that big medium punch, little gut punch.
A trade right there on the phalanx.
Weird trade. I think Lewis just kind of has to take these butt slams. These punishes aren't working out in his favor. But now he's in the corner. How's he going to get out? Little armor?
Okay, he's going to go and just jump in the light with OD hands right there. Get some sun right in front of their face. Another hand.
Going to do another one?
Ooh,
nice, Bay. Going to take the round there. TreeWiz going in. Final round here.
That was very, very nice there by TreeWiz. Caught Lewis, attempting to press the button, but just drive rushing in right off the bat.
Nice.
But neutral jump by Lewis Campbell there.
Gonna get the forward heavy punch into safe jump, goes for the throw, back throw, holding that mid screen. He's feeling real confident here. Plus frames, finds the link, knock him down. Let's see what we got. Another command grab.
Man grab right there. Trying to get a round win on the board, trying to make it to final game, final round here, but TreeWiz getting the buttons pressed and connected. A grab back throw right there.
The armor through,
Ooh.
and it's armor break. TreeWiz on a pixel of drive gauge, low HP. Lewis holding on to full both characters, full bar super, praises the sun real quick.
Yeah, definitely needed that hands buff, but man, TreeWiz does not have some life left. And going to just take that.
Oh no, that right into the level 3.
Getting there? Yeah.
There we go. That's gonna clean it
wow,
up.
that was so close for good stuff by Lewis Campbell, but that was real close for Lewis to just get that round win to survive again.
Yeah. He was feeling real good after that neutral jump on the 1 command grab, and the second time it ended up catching him when he did the EX hand follow up. Ran him down the road.
No, definitely ran him down the road. I mean, yeah, no, just he gave a little bit of a deep breath, like, oh wow, man,
that was close.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But you know how it is. I mean, still great games, still good matches. I'm impressed with Lewis. When I was first coming out here long ago now, I was like, this Marissa's character real hard to play.
Yeah.
But he's making it work. I see him consistently pulling matches against some real strong players, good rounds. Just got to get that next level. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. That's just the ceiling that just needs to break. And he's been doing wonderful, not only here at Guildhouse, but in other locals, but also competing on the world stage too as well.
Oh yeah.
Combo breaker, Genesis as well. No matter where he's at, he's just showing that he's a very, very strong Marissa player.
Great brawler. I mean, one of the best. We love him. We love seeing him every time out here. Probably the only representative for Marissa in our area.
I mean, other than Triple F, right? Too.
There you go.
Yeah. Triple F, but they are both representing that Marissa army as well. But great stuff.
Wonderful
to Lewis Campbell. But you still have to do that losers run, right? Yeah. And then TreeWiz continues on. We're usually used to seeing him just on that winner side. But anything
keeping that momentum.
Tonight. Yeah, definitely.
I was talking to him earlier, and I was like, "Oh, you playing Blanca? You playing Honda?" And he was telling me he's been a lot more on the Honda. He's been liking it a lot more. And I mean, Blanca's going to get his arms and legs cut off on August 3rd. Pray to God.
We'll see, right? We'll see. Once we get that patch update and how everything goes. But I mean, how are you doing so far in bracket?
Doing good. Again, after this one, we got coming up. Was that Crazy Diamond?
Okay.
Ooh, and something, right? Yeah. Or no, Straight Gus, man.
Yep.
I was looking at the name right there.
Oh, okay.
And that's awesome. I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling worried. I think it's another Terry that I'm fighting.
Okay.
Mirror matches aren't cool though.
Not a fan of it. I mean, now, who's a fan of a mirror match, right? You would think, right?
Yeah.
I know my own character here and now, but then you get hit with stuff like, what the hell?
What is
you
that?
You can do that?
Why is Burn Knuckle plus?
Exactly.
The stand heavy punches busted. Exactly. But going into this one, we got two very strong competitors. Crazy Diamond, of course. Phenomenal with the Rashid. The Great Desert Storm, you love it and you hate it.
Exactly, yeah. Crazy Diamond coming from the win of NKO round 2 this year, and just continuing to just place as strong, not only in their own region, but over here, everywhere, basically. And then Streka, again, a consistent, strong player as well.
Love the Alex pick.
Yeah,
love the Alex. It is. Yeah, I think Alex is a real tight character in this game. I think he's got it down. He's been in a bit of a character crisis, from what I can tell. But he told me earlier, he's like, I'm really settling him with the Alex.
Yeah. I mean, he in the history of a Striker man, he's always been like the Ryu, Terry Bogard, right? But now kind of finding their home with Alex, and which is a little bit of a jump between both Shoto characters basically.
But he's got an uppercut. Let's see how he uses it here in this matchup.
Exactly.
Playing a lot of nooch. Stand heavy, full charge stand heavy kick, kind of playing the neutral.
Nice crafty medium punch to knock them down. Oh, baiting.
Oh. Okay, gets a light punish.
Okay.
Doesn't get the throw. No power bombs here.
No power bombs just yet. He's going to go to just press buttons here. Try to attempt it with a very close stomp, but a punch counter. Missing the palm right there, but gets the power bomb.
Those Alex links that you might think they look really easy, but sometimes on that PS5, it gets a little tight.
Yeah, it's the timing you definitely need to get down here. But here we go. Crazy Diamond finding their way in, get that medium punch into the knockdown there.
Nice, perfect parry. Clean, boom, boom. Easy, heavy, the flash chop. He's done.
Go. Okay.
But if you know anything about Crazy Diamond, he plays his best when he's behind.
Yeah. No, definitely. We continue to see that here. Just get a little bit observing. See what your tendencies are. There we go. Spinning mixer to connect at the anti-air in and a punish counter throw for damage.
Now you're probably looking here at the neutral with Rashid. Wants to creep in. Finds this link. Are we going to back up? No. Going in for the throw. No Great Desert Storm quite yet.
Gonna run in and throw.
Missed the
Trying-
parry.
Yeah, trying to keep Strikerman into the corner.
No mixer.
No mixer just yet. Didn't want to.
There it is.
But finding more optimal situation for a spinning mixer. And
Burn
now
him
we
out. Great Desert
There
Storm.
we go. Now you just got to deal all of this here.
You think he's going for the DI? Is he brave enough?
Oh man,
Ooh.
he gave us some space. Like, what are you gonna do? Now you throw it, right?
Straka could have armored through that with the lariat follow-up, but
Yeah.
sometimes in the heat of the moment, you're just not ready.
Yeah, no, exactly. And Crazy Diamond able to throw that more of a delayed DI right there, and Strika now now it's like 1-to-1 for both players here, trying to get this first game.
Ooh, misses the overhead, but gets a throw back throw. Striker Man here, strong spot, full charged heavy punch, holding down the fort. Using these long pokes in this neutral here.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely use the length of Alex's buttons, but Crazy Diamond is gonna just fight their way out of here. Slash elbow into the knee press.
You know, I notice when I'm playing Alex, he talks a lot about time.
He does. he does.
And now it's Great Desert Storm time and Burnout time. How's Striker Man gonna get out of here?
Oh man, missing the lariat, but you get the air-to-air right there. But now Crazy Diamond gonna be on the hunt because Striker Man is on burnout.
Ooh, tried to get out with the hand dive.
Ooh.
Gets hit with the DI. This isn't going to kill. Big damage. Strong setup here for Crazy Diamond. Does he go for the safe jump setup? Yep. Overhead low throw. What do you think?
Oh, it's
Overhead.
overhead.
Nice.
Yes.
Doesn't tech. Still alive, though. Striker could win in one good hit. Gets the jump back jab.
They're both getting their cash back here. Just needing one good one. Oh,
That's
gets it right there.
Flash shot. Boom, boom, boom.
There you go.
There you
Level
go.
3. Just
Right into the final prison.
Just needed to throw a little bit of jabs here. Right there. Yeah. And then gets that level
Choke
3
him out.
right there. Choke him out. Put him to sleep.
Great Desert Storm. He got no wind in his lungs no more.
No. And he needs those lungs right there. Here we go. So Striker Man getting the first game here.
Looking clean. And when you're going into these, beating a player as strong as Crazy Diamond, Seed 2, you're feeling yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you always want to continue on and progress movement upward here. And, Striker Man is the contender to be able to do that here.
But Crazy Diamond unfazed, throwing these fireballs. Hard to get into that Prowler stance with Alex.
Ooh.
Misses the knee kick. Here we go. Boom.
Press right there, but now Crazy Diamond is in the control of the corner right here. Nice drive reversal to connect.
Ooh, punish. Oh, goes for a feint there. Prowler stance here. Kind of scary because Crazy Diamond could do an EXDP on his run-up.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see.
EX mixer jumps over the fireball.
Try to perfect.
Nice,
parry.
perfect.
Gets
Gets
it
a
this
knockdown.
time.
Are we going to jump over? Tries to. Baits out the parry. Doesn't get it, though.
Oh,
Spear.
level
Nice.
1. Yep. You think you know me, right? Like just low medium kick right there.
Down and out. All right, that's okay. Give him a round. Let him feel good. You got the next one.
You
But
do
we
definitely
did
get
waste that level 1. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and not able to follow through. But again, Crazy Diamond just getting the adjustments happening in real time at the moment here. Striker trying to fight their way out of this corner,
Nice
gets
sweep.
that knockdown.
You got to think, even if these characters spend some meter, they're both great users of level 2.
Exactly.
Oh, I think we might be seeing it here. Nope. Going in for the throw, down and out. Tex it.
Another setup there. Nice, can get the dive right there. Other stop into the flash elbow.
Goes for the overhead. Nope.
Hitting mixer again.
Level 2. I summon you.
Yep. There we go.
You activated my trap card. Tries to check it with the level 2.
Oh, I like the idea, but yeah, no, he's just still way too into level 2.
When you're upper game, you kind of got to do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice knockdown into the Prowler. How do we play this? Goes for the grab. Gets clipped though.
Does get clipped right there. Yeah, going to cash that out. Crazy Diamond now has a game on the board. Got to think about it just a little bit, but we want to get back into these matches
Take a breather.
right away.
You don't want Alex to build up that momentum. A lot of people think he's not that good, but if he's ahead, there's so many things he can do.
Yeah, it's very much a snowball effect with the Alex players. But here we go. Crazy Diamond going to get that knockdown.
Goes for the feint. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, Striker Man able to get that jump in there with that jump.
Nice. It's bedtime. Oki time. What do we do? Overhead.
Running up into the throw right here. Crazy Diamond. Throw some tornadoes your way.
Little whirlwind shot, but the EXDP to get out of that doesn't want to hold that stand heavy punch. Down and out. Do we got another one?
Attempted to, but Trigger was ready for the second one here.
Nice jab out. Still very close. Corner here. Could have whip punished that. Holding the space. These whirlwind shots are huge.
It is. Trigger does have to whittle down Crazy Diamond just as much as possible.
Goes for the medium, but doesn't land. Still alive though.
Oh,
unfortunate.
Man. Running up throw twice right there.
Down and out. Alex does not have a non-super reversal. It's hard to take those throws. Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah.
But right there. Forced to. Loses the round 4. Overhead from Machine. Goes for the throw. Misses.
Throw.
Doesn't get the target combo.
Yeah. Try to go target combo, but missing the drop kick right there.
Down and out. I summon you. How's he going to play
It's
this
almost
out?
like you're playing me, right?
I fought him a good bit in my time. Overhead. Boom. EX Mixer. Doesn't go for the full damage. The one frame doesn't quite get it.
Oh.
Goes for the throw. Down and out.
In the mix-up right now. On strike and
Down
missing
and
the
out.
throw.
GG.
And there we go. On Crazy Diamond. Crazy Diamond able to move on here against Drake. I mean, but it was a strong match.
Awesome match.
Just showing that Drake, like, again, just a strong contender through and through. But yeah, again, Crazy Diamond with the Rashid. You just have to deal with all that.
That Rashid, the whirlwind shots were really keeping him out of Prowler stance, so he couldn't take the aggressive. He got, I think, one of the dive kicks off the Prowler stance that led to a good bit, but he really couldn't hold that neutral. He got, I don't think he blocked one EX reversal.
Yeah, exactly. And again, just being thrown out of the Prowler stance as you mentioned, but also like missing opportunities for Lariat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a missed opportunity for a Lariat. Didn't even hit. But yeah, no, great stuff either way. Again with Striker Man there, and Crazy Diamond just being so good.
Awesome
with
characters.
Rashid,
Awesome characters. Awesome to watch. I believe I'm up next. I'm needed on stage.
Needed on stage.
Awesome.
Good luck
So
to you.
thank you all for letting me talk. Maybe I can come back. Who knows? But there's better commentators out on the floor. They'll be here soon.
If it's open spot, man, definitely just come back up here. But man, good luck to you though.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't say anything too bad about me.
No, not at all. All right, so Damalama gonna get their match ready here. We're just gonna wait and see. Actually, wait, no, it is actually Damalama, but we see who their next opponent is. But once again, welcome everybody. This is Guildhouse Fighters 215. I am Nerd in the Bay. Once again, it's been a minute since I've been up here, on the commentary booth, but happy to be here to be able to, just throw some words out there for these matches. And yeah, man, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Thursday night here. Hopefully you're keeping safe, staying cool. It is heating up a little bit out here, but yeah, we're just watching. I'm watching the screen right now, and everybody's big chilling now. Either people are just waiting for the next round, or whether they're out right now. But yeah, they're just big chilling. But I do see Damalama coming up, as I mentioned, and Caboose here for this next match. This is a Terry Mirror. This is gonna be a Terry Mirror, right? Caboose, like, loud and proud, as you can see, just yapping it up with Dama, and Dama being such a strong Terry player themselves. So this is going to be an uphill battle. I feel like there's going to be an uphill battle for Caboose, but Caboose could always surprise Dama. You never know, right? So we're going to go ahead and find out, but it is definitely going to be the Terry Mirror here, and yeah, we're going to see who can out Terry the other player. But yeah, again, here we go. You can see like everybody else on the stations, and yeah, no, I believe a lot of them are either still in it or playing some casuals here as well. If you've never been to Guildhouse, be sure to do so. Amazing spot here. You can do whatever you want. We have the console tournaments that are happening throughout the week, and once the tournaments are like kind of winding down, you can jump in for casuals. We got board games in the back on the right there. We have a LAN, computer LAN area as well. You want to play your PC games as well. You want to have a drink? There's the bar right there. Have a meal as well. It's kind of a one-stop shop here at Guildhouse. And like I said, tournaments every week. Yeah, pick the game of your choice, right? Tekken on Tuesdays. I believe 2XKO still happening on Tuesdays as well. Wednesdays, anime games and Smash. Thursdays is Street Fighter 6. All right. Like I said, this is Caboose. This is Caboose versus Damalama. Two Terry players. Once again, I feel like one's gonna pick the Mark of the Wolves. The other is going to pick Terry, classic Terry right there. And we are off to the races. Caboose versus Damalama. I appreciate the players being able to just rock the intro cutscene. Yeah, they know it's gonna be a good time here. We're at the carrier. Starting these off with, let's see. Okay, yeah, Damalama. Okay, Damalama in the leather jacket, the bomber jacket. Terry versus Caboose in the classic outfit right there. And getting that heavy kick right there is Caboose. Going to get some big damage, but the rising tackle OD to connect. Nice crouching medium punch as the Burning Knuckle was on the way. To the round wave, into the Buster Wolf, and Caboose is like, damn, let me have a drink. Not a Jamie meme, but I need that drink. All right, here we go. On to the next round here. Nice parry on the power charge right there. So it is now Damalama right there. Attempted at the power charge once again. Caboose is kind of paying for it here. Damalama just being safe there when the strings are being blocked. Just backdash on that throw right there. Nice rise to tackle to connect. Caboose definitely finding their way in there. Don't know, power wave to knock down. Nice standing light kick just to snuff whatever Damalama was trying to do there. Caboose on the low, a little bit low end of drive gauge, but is coming back here. Damalama now on the low end there. Crouching medium kick to connect. To the crack shoot, burn. Quick burn right there into that level 3. All right, Caboose able to get that level 3 in there just to get that round win. To make sure they survive another round here. And now we're back to this next round here, and now Dama, just being aggressive here, but nice jump in by Dama. No button press from Caboose. You want to make sure, no cross cut or anything. But now it has Damalama into the corner. Oh, man, standing medium punch connect here into the power charge. Round wave into the level 2. You're going to go cash that out into the maximum geyser right there, the triple geyser. With the swaggy combo, I feel like. Terry's really, really good. I kind of miss Terry, actually. Let's see. Yo, give me a refill. All right. So Damalama able to take that one there, and now we're back into it. Caboose trying to see if anybody can just get a little refill for him. You see here, again, as we were talking about with Non-Factor, just being Terry, being so solid, really, really good. Just being able to box out, other characters here. Just being able to just string your buttons along there is one of the great things that Terry can do. Not only having great buttons as well, but just being able to link them together here. Not only on hit, but also on block, just to get to that added pressure. And man, Damalama just off to the races right here. And not even letting Caboose get that chain combo to finish and just go for that OD rising tackle for the set point here. But awesome that, awesome that Caboose is moving this far here in the bracket. A strong bracket for tonight. Damalama attempting at the drive rush overhead, but Caboose is going to get it this time. Nice rising tackle to end it. Put that pressure. Nice rising. Another DP to connect. Oh! Almost jumping a little bit too high right there. Nice. The drive rush jab in there. Into that whiff heavy kick. Into that level 3. There we go. Could be the critical art right there. Not going to be the kill, but it is burnt out. Damalama is going to be a little bit ahead on the burnt out meter, but nice just dash under. Not going to press the button there. And Damalama is going to take that 2-0 here. What do we have here? What's going on?
Well, hello there. How are you doing?
How are you doing? How's it going? You been chilling?
I'm chilling real quick.
Yeah.
Chilling, hanging out at Guildhouse right here.
Yeah.
But, I'm getting things ready for tomorrow.
Getting ready for tomorrow. So for anybody that is not familiar with you, who are you? What are you showing? What is tomorrow?
So, my name is Baffin Thingy. I am a Norcal tournament organizer. I run King's Cup. It's the last King's Cup of King's Cup.
Okay.
In a sense, it's we are doing exhibitions, we are doing casuals, we are doing everything tomorrow. So I want to say, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
We got the slide right there.
We're showing All Night Casuals. We're doing a Norcal Knockout documentary. We are doing exhibitions throughout the whole night. So if you are not a NorCal, please come out, check us out. But if you are NorCal, please come out and hang out for the last big Foundry local to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to happen ever again.
Man, bittersweet, man. It's been a hell of a ride here. Being able to attend a King's Cup, a few years back, and to be able to, help out and set up and do production on it. Now we're here. We're at the end, and but we're gonna go out with a bang too, because we're gonna have exhibitions throughout the night. Once again, all night casuals. While the exhibitions are happening on stream. The documentary from Norcal Knockout Round 2 also going to be airing, so it's going to be a good time, for the final one.
Yep, and then anyone who comes in throughout 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. will get a free raffle ticket to actually get a chance to get this stick right here.
There we go, man. Let's look at that stick right there.
Yeah, this stick right here, you will be able to get a free raffle ticket. If you come in later, you have until 7:30 to 8 p.m. to get a extra raffle ticket for $5, and get this alongside other raffle prizes, which are going to be this or Quamba sticks or anything else of the sorts.
Okay.
We'll have other things to announce day of, but please do so. Come out, check out, and vibe with us for the last event.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, definitely will be there. But yeah, if you haven't RSVP'd, be sure to do so on the Start.gg Kings Cup, the finale there, to show that you're going to be showing up. There's already big attendance already. We're at like 130 plus already. So
yeah, I think like 140. We're
at 140 now.
That's
crazy. That's crazy for the finale. But it's going to be a great time to watch. Again, all the exhibitions throughout of like games throughout history. We got like games from like ST to like Tekken 7 to like Street Fighter 5 all the way up to Street Fighter 6. So it's
I think the whole lineup is King of Fighters 15 to Super Turbo, CVS 2, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
That's awesome.
Tekken 7, Tekken 8 to Street Fighter 4, 5, and 6.
That's awesome.
We're going to be doing the lineage of every fighting games that we've done throughout the years of both Foundry and just King's Cup in general.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, we're going to see people fight, lose. Hopefully we don't see we don't see people go 0-4, 0-3s and stuff like that.
I mean, hopefully there's no tournament to do.
Well, no, we're talking about the exhibitions. We're
Yeah,
talking about
true.
the people
That's true.
are fighting those. We're making sure that they are and stuff like that. But, I want to say my message. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And, we got the top 8 Street Fighter 6 happening right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go ahead and let you handle this. And I believe I got Non-Factor coming in right now. So thank you guys. See you guys later. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Manny. That's awesome looking stick there. All right. You're back.
How do I do this again? Oh, shit. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
What's going on, man? Nice attempt against plaguemaskman.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That was embarrassing. You know what's crazy is like that heavy up ball I did against Butt Slam. I had no idea if that level 1 was even going to work, but I was like, why not try it now? And it unfortunately did not work.
Yeah, it didn't work. But I like the idea. Like I like the thought. Like,
I'm thinking,
the
bro.
Thought,
I'm
the
constantly
thought,
plotting. I'm thinking.
You gotta, continue to evolve it, right?
Are we in top 8 yet?
Are we in top 8?
Is this winner's top 8?
Let's see.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me tell this man a text real quick.
Go and page him.
Y'all here yapping and stuff, Mr. Hollywood.
Go and page
Oh,
him.
by the way, massive shout out to May downstairs as well.
Oh yeah.
We got the Madhouse baby onesie.
Dude, I don't even have that. So you got one of one.
Jeez, this is the one only, bro.
Not for me, but like my son.
I was like, if you want one, you can get one. This ain't gonna fit me. but the Madhouse onesie for my newborn son at home.
Awesome.
Arlo, when you grow up and watch this VOD, I want you to know I love you very much. But we got the Madhouse onesie, which they're going to be throwing on very, very soon. So massive shout out to Madhouse and also May for getting that done. But everyone at home, if you're enjoying the action for Guildhouse 215, if you guys haven't, make sure you follow, bro. Like if you're your first time watching Guildhouse for a Street Fighter Thursday, bro, for Guildhouse fighters, why aren't you followed? It's free.
Exactly.
It's literally free. And if you live around here, why aren't you here?
Why aren't you here?
If I can come all the way from goddamn Central Valley, bro, people can come all the way up here.
Exactly.
This is my vacation. This is like weekly for y'all. This is normal. To me, it's special. I'm like, damn, bro, it's a nice couch. It's on pleather. Like, damn.
I mean, Ash is sleeping. Has been sleeping the entire time, right?
Asherbach been knocked out, bro. But without further ado, we're going to get things underway for our first winner's side top 8 match. It's going to be plaguemaskman versus Crazy Diamond. And this right here becoming a Norcal staple because we've seen these two play at King's Cup before. But now, over across the water, we are going to see them over here in San Jose for Guildhouse 215.
Definitely are in for a treat right here. This is normally like closer to almost grand finals or pretty much grand finals here for this matchup. But yeah, we have plaguemaskman and Crazy Diamond to kick this top 8 out.
And immediately, I mean, this is Crazy Diamond's game plan is just to try to walk you down to the corner, start working that shimmy game. plaguemaskman forced to use a lot of drive gauge. If you guys watch Norcal Knockout, this is where Crazy Diamond made their money, was forcing their opponent to go into burnout. See how plaguemaskman navigates here. And we talk about plaguemaskman time and time again with this Hondas. They like to play them like a grappler. They try to look for the car, cancel command throw there. No one home with the OD spinning mixer, and now you're in Crazy Diamond's world. And what a call with the level 1.
Wow, what the level 1 call right there. Knowing that, like, the offense was just going to keep on going, so you need to find that gap, and plaguemaskman was able to do so. But now we're going to go ahead and start things off with plaguemaskman off here, moving forward here.
Get him over to the middle of the screen again. So again, Crazy Diamond still just looking for these stubby buttons. You'll hear Rashid players complain about a lot. The buttons are stubby right there. That's a prime example. And of course, that medium punch of Honda is something that you have to deal with consistently. Once again, still whiffing a medium punch of their own from Crazy Diamond. It hasn't bit him too much just yet, but we'll see if it does long term.
Exactly. Oh man, almost got hit with that butt slam, but the parry was able to absorb all of that. But here we go, Crazy Diamond. Just keeping a little keeping it a little bit of patience right there. And then plaguemaskman attempted to just fight their way in there. It gets that butt slam and having Crazy Diamond burnt out.
So soon with that level 3, though, they are going to get the juggle with the OD butt slam, and that right there is going to be it for our first game. Top 8's a first to 3 here, right?
They first to 3.
Okay, right on. These players got a little bit of extra time to get familiar with each other. See what plaguemaskman has been cooking. I'm sure now that they moved down here, they're starting to rub their elbows with a little bit of talent. They're more, like, a little bit higher talent than they're used to over in when they were in the Reading area. So now we'll see if they're used to what we got over here with the Rashid, because of course we have a couple of Rashids over in Norcal as well.
Exactly. Yeah. No, speaking of which, Sodacan, who's not here for tonight, unfortunately, but Crazy Diamond is here to fill in that spot for the Rashid. But nice to be able to just jump back and miss that headbutt completely here, and once again just throwing out that heavy kick.
That is another option you can do right there for butt slam. If you miss that first hit, you can neutral jump air throw it. I always forget that Rashid even has an air throw because you see it so sparingly.
Right, yeah.
But right there, used to its full potential, was Crazy Diamond going to get themselves around here, trying to tie things up one apiece.
There you go, Crazy Diamond just going to press forward. A heavy punch there with the drive reversal and the level 2 to come out here.
Great job parrying that. You eat the throw, but you build back a lot of the drive gauge you were probably going to lose. Even able to parry the shimmy there. We talked about that's Crazy Diamond's game plan. They want to put you in the corner. The micro walk back is definitely a staple. And there's a staple of plaguemaskman is that wake up level 1. They get off me emergency red button to get themselves some breathing room.
Yeah, no, definitely just press that red button. Nice, just baited out that OD spinning mixer right there. And having some super to deal with. So you can't close that out. Oh, missing it. We're going to go for the ultra throw instead. Going to go option select right there.
1 round apiece here. plaguemaskman trying to go up 2-0. Let's see if he can put himself in an advantageous position. There's another butt slam there. This time parried. Still just trying to frame, trap away, trading buttons. And still plaguemaskman spending a lot of meter, including busting out the super yan right there to go ahead and use the armor to get some more corner carry.
Definitely throwing that double up here. But now plaguemaskman on the burnout. Going to go ahead with the chop. Going to throw some hands out there right as well with that level 3 and get them some gauge back.
Yeah, and also just deleting this gauge of Crazy Diamond as well is so crucial. You want to stick to Crazy Diamond right now. Sitting with that level 2, you give them any breathing room to backdash like we see there. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, man, full screen headbutt into the OD hands and get that victory right there.
Able to keep that pressure going up 2-0 here. Crazy Diamond looking a little off kilter. He hasn't been able to get that patented game plan going here. We're going to go back to the character select screen. Crazy Diamond doesn't really have another character to work with outside of Jamie, but we're not going to see that. We're going to go directly back to the Rashid. They were a Jamie player for like I think
Really?
until Rashid came out. They, honestly, I ain't going to lie, they used to give me more trouble with their Jamie than they did the Rashid.
Really?
So that's a character that they fell in love with very early with the game. But we're going to go right back to it. Third game here, plaguemaskman trying to close things out and punch their ticket to winners finals.
Yeah, see if the plaguemaskman will get that in there right there. Oh, nice once again. Just baits out. Spinning mixer OD. Go throw some hands out there as well with the headbutt to end it. Nice little save there.
Yeah, going low there, and now you're going to have to spend the drive gauge, but that is going to be enough to kill, and a perfect KO is going to put plaguemaskman on set point here. I don't know if you would call it an upset, but definitely not as close as I thought it should be.
No, plaguemaskman is like, no, I want to shut this down immediately and put you into losers right now. But here we go. Back into the neutral with the slow headbutt right there for the knockdown.
Yeah, the light just to mix up the rhythm. Of course, you can treat it like a light Blanca ball as well as just whiff it and look for the throw afterwards. Crazy Diamond also hasn't done a great job so far of getting the whirlwind shots up just to stop the full screen headbutt like we see there. Right. Trading buttons this time. They are going to find the counter hit over to the corner now. And we're going to rush in. We're going to hold on to that level 2. Let's see if it works out for him.
See, nice drive reversal just to avoid that throw right there. But, man, just be in that position for that ultra throw once again.
But indeed. But indeed. Whole lot of cheeks there, man. Looking like Hayao on that last Twitter post. But it is going to be final round here. Game number 3, plaguemaskman on the verge of closing out. Also has that level 3. They stick to the sumo stance. Coming on in, negative. Crazy Diamond setting it up here. Still hasn't really looked for a throw outside of that first attempt at the ESR. But there it is.
There it is right there. Just setting it up with the throw. Drive reversal just to get some space right there as well. Throw some hands in there, but just throwing out those tornadoes.
And there's another air throw again. Did we bait it out? Oh, got caught. You saw the startup with the stand medium kick. I mean, this isn't the worst situation in the world. You're healthy on drive gauge. You're healthy in health. So Crazy Diamond going to be about 50% here. A little bit over, but still a life lead over plaguemaskman, and now a resource lead with that super.
Yeah, definitely. No need to panic just yet, but this is Crazy Diamond. Still keeping cool and composed. Throwing those chops into that Rashid kick, level 1. Not a kill just yet, but just going to slap him out.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to show him the fingers. Hit him with the Dave Chappelle, bro. Unity. You know. But Crazy Diamond on the board now, and a perfect parry to start things off. It's going to be huge. Neutral jump as well to find the punish. Not going to find the knockdown, but they are going to get the throw here.
Oh, man, back dash there to avoid the throw. And now it is plaguemaskman just going to try to set things up, but nice tech on the throw there as well. Crazy Diamond, headbutt to knock him down once again. Get some sun.
Yeah, trading blows here. The spinning mixer protecting the skies, getting another throw. Slowly, little by little, you're starting to see Crazy Diamond mixing the throws, and it's starting to throw plaguemaskman a little off balance here. The super Rashid kick might be exactly what the doctor ordered to close it out. They didn't go to, but the neutral jump, of course, Crazy Diamond. Masterful play there as we're on the verge of tying up 2 apiece.
Yeah, neutral jump just to avoid that drive reversal and close this off. And now Crazy Diamond has a round on the board here, but you're going to deal with an Ocho throw as well.
Coming back in with the sumo stance again. Crazy Diamond low on drive gauge. Another big jump in here. You might have to just pop the assault or run back in. This time they are going to bait out the super, and this is huge because you're so close to building up that level 3. You have a massive life lead. Now going over the top, spend all that drive gauge. I think you might have to spend it just to equal things up. You will.
Yeah, definitely will. Yeah, just going to go ahead and use that level 3 just to get that drive gauge back and, take some cash away from plaguemaskman. Like it's Monopoly,
And overhead to make it sweeter. 2 games apiece now, man. Crazy Diamond, we have seen, if you watch Norcal Knockout, that entire top 8, they played with momentum. They had the bracket reset against them from Sita and still managed to stare a 2-0 in the face and come back. So, I mean, Crazy Diamond definitely is not afraid to play with the momentum. And now,
same face and everything.
Same
face,
all the
no
time,
reaction.
Bro. All the time.
That's all the time.
This dude could win the lotto, bro, and shrug it off. Like, it means absolutely. It means the world, but it doesn't look like it,
25 hours, 8 days a week.
But we'll see how things go here. It's going to be final game here. Winners, finals on the line. Let's see how things unravel here, nerd.
Let's see. Okay, you attempted a jump. I mean, at this stage of the game, you know that the anti-air was coming, but let that rock here. Crazy Diamond was in the offense, but now it is plaguemaskman's turn with that Ocho throw.
Yeah, sneaking him in again. There's the headbutt, about 50% down, and once again, the palm saying hello. Plaguemaskman spinning a lot of drive gauge, but the drive reversal punish with the OD commando is going to put Plaguemaskman on set point here. Will all of Crazy Diamond's work be for naught? Let's see how it unravels here.
once again, there's that standing medium punch, that stiff arm here of the Street Fighter world just being put into use. But here we go. Rashid getting that throw in once again. Crazy Diamond just throwing it into the mix. Drive rushing in with a low.
Just mixing up those options so well and almost building up that level 2, even mixing in that neutral jump again to see if there's a wake-up throw. Drive reversal there from plaguemaskman. OD spinning mixer, and we're just going to go directly into the chop. We're going to attack the drive gauge instead of popping the level 2. Peculiar decision, and we're still believing in the options with the OD reversal there.
Exactly, but no, plaguemaskman just continue to move forward. Drive reversal to connect into the level 2 right there. Just get a little bit of a barricade on plaguemaskman. You can go and get hit by that, and now it is 1-1. Crazy Diamond and plaguemaskman going to fight it out. Final game, final round.
Yeah, you're daring plaguemaskman to even try to parry in that situation, and now Crazy Diamond, can he finish the job? See if he does it here. Still doing a great job of attacking the drive gauge of plaguemaskman as well. No answer on the headbutt. Tried to whiff the light headbutt there. This time going to get punished. The backdash, not the answer, and Crazy Diamond still heads up enough to walk forward and find the throw. This time, it's turning up all Crazy Diamond, nerd.
It is. Oh, overhead connects this time. It wasn't a low at all. Pop quiz, but another throw. Might be able to close it out here. Just continuing on that offense. Found the gap. This plaguemaskman. Another crouching medium punch to connect. We're going to launch him up here. Headbutt into the level 3. Get some cash back here.
Yeah, you're just playing the resource game here. You know that you have such a massive life deficit. You want to get more drive gauge than your opponent and then clear the space so they can't look for that level 2. You see the immediate dash in to continue to attack the drive gauge, and now sneaking in the command throw. It's a game of decisions, and it might come down to this one, the backdash, but the super Rashid kick.
Oh
he cannot find another command throw. Crazy Diamond staring death in the face, and he's going to be moving on to winners finals.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Crazy Diamond, yeah, no, still on the winner side of things, but it went down to the last sequence and that Rashid kick to end it in style there. Crazy Diamond, but plaguemaskman, again, just strong showing as well. It went down to the wire. 2-2, last round to the last sequence. Unfortunately, it wasn't their sequence to win. But.
Yeah, it was just, it's a game of chicken. You know, how much resources are you going to spend? How much are you going to believe in your reversals? But Crazy Diamond, of course, had the right call at the very end there with the OD spinning mixer and the SRK to finish it off. So it's going to be Crazy Diamond, the man from Sencal, making his way over to winners finals in their first official Guildhouse performance. That's a nice little feather to stick in your cap.
Exactly, another notch on the belt. But yeah, so that's going to be my time here. Appreciate you guys, be able to just hang out with me and just yapping it up here with me and Non-Factor, but I'm going to get tag in a even better commentator there here with Sly Coco here, and it's going to be your usual tag team, the best tag team in the world here, Sly Coco and Non-Factor. So I am out. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Salutations, my sweet, sweet Twinnaman roll. How are we doing, bro? Okay, I'm going to say just off top, bro, as many times as we've commentated together at different places, Fitz, King's Cup, we've done it everywhere, you know what I mean? Pause.
No,
but this is our first time on the couch, bro.
On the couch. Just about to say.
You got to break the bad boys in, but it's so nice to be in your neck of the woods here, over here in San Jose for Guildhouse. My guy, Sly, Coco was good, my man.
Every depth we've had today has been absolutely godlike. They vibrate through the walls. You know what I mean? But it is very nice to have you here, Mr. Non-Factor, bro.
Man.
I have dreamt of days like this, bro. You know how many times I've been up here and being like, man, I wish
Not with
Non-Factor was
Non-Factor.
here, bro.
You know how many times I'm at home in bed and I'm like, man, I wish like Coco. No, but it's an absolute treat to finally be here with you, brother. And of course, we're going to get treated to an absolute sweet match here between Sean and TreeWiz of Guildhouse fame and another Sencal invader with Damalama.
Yeah, dude, you brought talent with you. You know what I mean? The fact that Crazy Diamond is waiting for him, but even like Plague, I honestly thought we were going to see the Honda mirrors.
Thank God we did it.
Hey, I'm here for it, man. I am actually here for it.
Were you there? Were you for it when it was the Blanca Mir match in Evo Finals?
Oh, shit, man. I was fast asleep, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But, Guildhouse obviously is where a lot of us got our start. So, Honda kind of reigns supreme within these walls sometimes. So it would have been kind of cool to see the winners finals. But I did watch the match with Crazy Diamond, and, dude.
It's momentum, man. It's
momentum.
crazy. They're unshakable. Ice in the veins. But we're going to see if the Honda here can get it done as we get things underway for Sean TreeWiz of Guildhouse fame and Damalama. Will we get the all Sencal winners finals? That's the question, Coco.
I hope not. Well, we got to defend the house. And honestly, sometimes we don't really do a good job
We're
of that.
all the same region at this point, to be honest. Let's be real.
Yeah. But, we got game one, TreeWiz versus Damalama. And dude, it's so sick to see Damalama here. But I feel like he's come to a Guildhouse before.
Yeah.
He's won a Guildhouse, right?
Yeah, I think he has, but he makes an effort just to come up on his own merit. He didn't even drive with me up here.
Oh, okay.
So Damalama just making way in their schedule to come out here. So it's a massive shout out to Damalama for making the way through. And
No, for sure. It's somebody who's made top 8 at like a Norcal knockout, right? And it's somebody I always praise for having really good footsies and having a good understanding of the game.
yeah, we were talking about it earlier with Nerd in the Bay. I'm honestly, I think Terry might be like the hidden top one of the game. I'm sitting here and I cannot think of a single like weakness that Terry has.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, out of all the quote-unquote Shotos, yeah, he's amongst the best. But that doesn't matter when Honda is kind of piecing you up right now, right? TreeWiz using those walking hands into the OD command throw.
Yeah, I will say over in our neck of the woods, there are not a lot of Hondas to really spar with.
Right.
So it's our tree or our broccoli that we have to eat after dinner to come up here and deal with some Hondas. So
For sure.
I already had one, and Damalama got to deal with the other. But we'll see if they can finish the job as TreeWiz going to be up around here.
I think TreeWiz going with the setup that he made himself with a lot of different permutations that can come out of it.
Fermentations, but you busting out the fancy language because I'm here?
Welcome to my house.
Jeez, bro. Bro said that with cursive. How do you say a word with cursive, bro?
But Damalama only being one hit away. And TreeWiz was trying to bait something, and the DI, the unk check, and I know you guys can't see player cam, but even TreeWiz was kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
I can't believe I hit him with that one.
Well, he's starting to level up. That's the issue.
Yo.
You guys let a couple beers in him.
Hey, did Damalama get inked up?
I think so.
Yeah, his arm's looking pretty colorful
Yeah.
from the last time I saw him.
I honestly don't remember. Has he just been wearing long sleeves? Is my baby boy growing up?
I don't know. He looks sick, though. It looks good on him.
I didn't sign the permission slip for him to get that.
It looks clean. The color looks clean on him.
But right now, they're looking clean with the offense as they have TreeWiz in the corner, but you can only jail a dog for so long as they put themselves in a burnout to keep the pressure going.
Yeah.
Of course, we escape with the butt slam.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard because Damalama did kind of put himself in the burnout just to apply a little bit of pressure. TreeWiz kind of got out, I don't want to say for free, but he is out, and this is kind of, yeah, he's going to spend everything he has. He doesn't really mind going in to burn himself. I don't think he's going to spend any meter here. It's level 1 kills. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If it's going to go for the kill, it's going to put you on the verge of going up 2-0 here. I mean, we've seen Crazy Diamond make a comeback. We'll see if Damalama has it here, but TreeWiz right now is looking to see, or seem like they have every answer ready. And even then, there's a lot of things that have been working out. We didn't get the punish off of the rising tackle, but TreeWiz has been shooting a lot of like off-kilter three-pointers, but they've been going in the hoop either way.
Yeah, just when you least suspect it, but Damalama using driver, trying to get in. He's trying to burn knuckle his way in. And TreeWiz actually really spaced that out really well, but you cannot jump on Damalama. He will show you that he has the anti-airs on lock.
Yeah, one thing, so ready with the cross cuts as well. And the way he staggers his pressure, it's just so peculiar. Able to parry in time there after the throw attempt. Sitting with that level 3. Of course, Terry's, they want to use the level 2 and just spend all the resources for the damage and the kill. We'll see if we see it here. But there's that heavy punch, man. That button is demonic when you come in off a drive rush.
It is demonic. And on top of that, I mean, you see him trying to really chip TreeWiz's drive gauge. But TreeWiz actually did the opposite. And he's the one that made Damalama block all that, so now he's the one to burn out. And yeah, look at that. The way that TreeWiz just able to do butt slam after butt slam, walk the forward. And I think TreeWiz is okay taking this, honestly. Granted, obviously, you don't want to lose a round, right? You want to just close it out. But if you're going to make your opponent spend level 3 and it's not even going to kill,
he tried the Dominican mind games, bro. He tried it. And now with that critical art, it's like throwing a fireball is not safe because of that level 2 as well.
No, for sure, for sure. And you know TreeWiz knows that, but damn, welcome to Guildhouse. You're going to get hit with the TreeWiz special. Welcome.
He said, let me show you how to do this, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't do it right. Let me show you how to do it. But that is going to be TreeWiz going up 2-0 here. You saw signs of life from Damalama, but it's like there are very few Hondas that play the way TreeWiz does.
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean, even the fact that, you know, Plague is also a very high-level Honda, but even he plays way different the way TreeWiz plays, right? But come on, you guys are in TreeWiz's house right now. You know, we're in TreeWiz's tree house right now.
No, he had to pull up, bro. The usual top 3 ain't here. Where is Chump Slayer? Where is Soda Can?
Chump Slayer has work, and I don't know where Soda Can's at. So.
Oh my god, bro. Quicksilver, I know you're watching too. I know you live down the street, bro. What the? Where you at, dog?
Call him out.
I pulled up 2.5 hours to Guildhouse, bro. You can't leave your front door.
Let him know.
That's crazy. I'm gonna call you out on stream.
I agree.
All 3 of y'all.
We all say that because we missed you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen them in forever, but we are gonna see this command throw again.
Yes, we are. And get the OD walking hand, try to get in, and yeah, TreeWiz going with the back heavy kick. You know, it wasn't a counter, which means Damalama must have been either backdash or trying to jump or something. But all of that has led to this momentum. The perfect parry on the safe jump, yeah. But Damalama does get out, so I mean, he's kind of in a good position. Tries to go for a little bit of a shimmy. TreeWiz not really biting, but TreeWiz with the count. That wasn't even a counter hit confirm, actually. It was just a straight hit confirm.
Yeah, I think what's really biting Damalama in the butt is like they're such a great player when they look for whiff punishes, but the thing is TreeWiz isn't giving them any option for that.
No.
It's a lot of the medium punch, everything's meaty, everything is spaced correctly, that the whiff punish game, playing patient, is not working out for Damalama here.
It's not, but I mean, you got to give credit to TreeWiz because he's getting those hit confirms.
Mm.
He's getting hit confirms to the DRC, but now he's in the corner, but damn. OD headbutt gets him a little bit of space, and he goes right over the fireball.
Oh, we look for the reset. That would have been, what was the P word that you used? Promiscuous? what did you say? Presumptuous, peculiar, Pythagorean theorem? What did you say?
I don't even remember what I said, bro.
I don't even know if it was a real word. He could have been lying to me this whole time. But Damalama on a sliver is going to rip the level 3, and it's going to keep him alive for now. Get some of that drive gauge back. But TreeWiz still, in a very commanding spot.
Yeah, I think he's fine taking him. He does have a little bit of life, but he does block the overhead throw. He actually can't afford to take any hit at all. So OD headbutt. Yeah, Damalama kind of shaking his head. I think he kind of knows, man. That OD headbutt kind of BS sometimes.
Very precocious of him. Very presumptuous of Damalama there. But it's going to be TreeWiz going on to winners finals for a battle with Crazy Diamond. I wouldn't say it was like obviously the match that we expected to see, but it is one of the ones that on the wheel of options that could have been winners finals. Crazy Diamond versus TreeWiz is definitely something that we could have expected.
No, for sure. Like I said, I was kind of expecting the Honda mirror match, but then I was expecting that before I knew that Plague was playing Crazy Diamond. I mean, Crazy Diamond won Norcal Knockout, bro, and all of Norcal was there. So in my mind, he's kind of like the king of Norcal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. We got to wait till next year. That's the crazy part. All the way until next year. Speaking of which, tomorrow at King's Cup, we are going to be debuting the Norcal Knockout documentary. I don't know if Manny brought it up earlier, but if you are watching the King's Cup stream or you're going to be in the building, we are going to take a break in the middle of the matches to watch the entire 20-minute documentary. I got a sneak preview of it. It made me a little emotional at one point. Very well. I do be crying, bro. But it was a very heartfelt made documentary, so those of you, please tune in for that. You see Crazy Diamond win the entire thing of Norcal Knockout in it, but it highlights a few players from both the Tekken and Street Fighter side of things. I think it was very beautiful. Puts a highlight on the passion that Norcal has when it comes to playing fighting games, not just Street Fighter, Tekken as well. So stay tuned for that. But next up, I see sitting down, we are going to have plaguemaskman and the baddest man in the room.
And I love that Badman has made it this far because he's also somebody who's a defender of the house, right? Defender of Guildhouse. So the fact that he has made it this far, and I know Zangief is a terrible matchup for Honda. You know, I think TreeWiz himself will tell you, plaguemaskman himself will probably tell you, but you know, like any blocked headbutt, that's guaranteed SPD for Zangief, you know?
Is it one of those situations too where you can lariat through headbutt the same way you can Blanca Ball? As like an emergency option?
No, I want to say yes. Okay. I'm not too sure, but
damn, look at those placements.
Yeah, I know.
This boy good.
Yeah, he do be winning. He do be winning.
Yeah,
and honestly, since he moved to the East Bay, it's a real privilege to be able to drive him here, and also just to bring the level of competition up here in Guildhouse and in Norcal.
I'm glad that he's in a place now where he can really put his name on the map.
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't know who plaguemaskman is because of the location they were playing at before. But now that they're able to be in the mix, put their face on screen and stuff at places over here like Guildhouse, they can really start making names for themselves because this is like a 2100 MR Honda player with plaguemaskman.
Yeah,
this is one of the best Honda players on the planet. So it's going to be nice to see him get in shine. But we'll see if Badman has anything to say about that and shutting down some of that shine here. See if they can eliminate plaguemaskman. But they have a tall order, as you mentioned, though. Honda players do hate this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. And, Badman, we live in Guildhouse. This tree was this tree house, right? So Badman, I would assume, has an idea on how to fight this matchup. But
Two different playstyles, though. As we mentioned multiple times, plaguemaskman does play the character like a grappler. They sneak in a lot of the Ocho throws, and we'll see if Badman's ready for it here. I don't know if it's a situation we're going to be holding up and praying, but on the other side, you got to deal with the command grab of your own. So
no, for sure. And, as bad as the matchup is, it's not going to stop you from getting whip punish, or it's not going to stop you from getting Ocho thrown off at the safe jump as well. And damn, I actually was not expecting that to kill, considering Zangief has high health, but plaguemaskman knew.
Yeah, always does a little bit more than you really think it does, but we'll see how Badman responds here. Gonna sneak in their own SPD, gonna drive rush behind it for the Oki. Plaguemaskman staying still there, looking for the stop sign, but still gonna find some lights.
Yeah, and if you're expecting the kind of slower play that TreeWiz sometimes might bring, you're not going to get that with Plague. Plague is doing stuff at all times. And just so you see, even the counter hit kind of goes to show that Plague is not afraid to do stuff. And damn, he backdashed the flip kick. Lucky on his
That was
hand.
sick.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. And Badman is showing that his age is not going to deter him from stopping that DI. Goes for the, it's not even the SPD. What do you call that? The running bear grab? Yeah.
Or is it Siberian Express, one or the other?
Yeah.
I hear it get called both. I don't know what it's actually called in this game.
I think it depends how close you are to your opponent.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Damn. I learn something new every day. That's why I come to Guildhouse. That's why I drove all the way over here to learn about Zangief's special moves.
But one special move we do need to learn about is the Ocho, as plaguemaskman just got jumped in on, but damn, Batman dropped the combo.
Immediately just put his head in his head. That's one where like you saw the stutter and like the slow buffer came out. Unfortunately, not going to work out for him. This OD commando going to work out for plaguemaskman here. Back to the wall. We're going to stomp our way in all over the red bottoms as well. Plaguemaskman going to run away with that one.
And Batman, a little bit of a smile on his face. I think he's okay with losing that first round. Is this first 3?
Yeah, first to 3 for top 8. This your house, you don't know. You come here every week.
Do I? But, all right, anyways. All right,
we got lost in each other's eyes. Sorry, everybody at home. We started staring at each other. I grinned. He grinned. I looked at him. And he looked at me.
All right, standing medium punch coming in handy, as well as those jabs. Batman getting him off with the driver reversal, and he almost got the perfect parry, but he must have been holding down back or something.
I saw Trauma just say in chat they're kissing off camera. 50% off the board for both players, though. We're going to get the SPD here as Batman coming back in for a second helping. The fancy footwork.
Yeah, and almost had the whiff punish, but didn't quite believe. When now plaguemaskman, even though he has low on drive gauge, he is willing to go all the way in. Called out the tap parry with the heavy punch.
And he's stomping on the suedes, too. That's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful.
That's funny because Zangief showed up looking like plaguemaskman with the suit and the tie.
Yeah, that's crazy. We didn't get like the suit and tie for Honda, bro. Once plaguemaskman wins Capcom Cup, we'll get the costume made. Trust. But right now, plaguemaskman on the verge of going up 2-0 here. Level 3 on deck for both players. Of course, we know Zangief level 3 is that nuclear option, but the stop sign there. Going to set up this Oki play. They find the low, and this should go directly into the level 3. It is going to be enough to kill regardless of the extra health of Zangief. So plaguemaskman is going to be taking that 2-0 lead here, and Badman going to have to do some thinking. I mean, they're not necessarily doing anything wrong. It's just plaguemaskman continues to clutch up.
Yeah, and plaguemaskman just plays at a whole different pace. And I think it's a little bit hard to anticipate if you haven't played plaguemaskman already.
Well, we'll see what the adaptations are going to be here as we sneak in a punish counter throw. Solo on drive gauge immediately. OD sumo stance. There's the armored punch. We finally see it show his head to try to get some breathing room.
Yeah, and Batman kind of whipping a lot in front of plaguemaskman. Plaguemaskman, granted, is not really doing too many whip punishes, but he's able to get in with the drive rush low. Did the standing medium punch. This is going to be huge damage. Setup is going to just be a meaty medium punch that's going to take plaguemaskman on set point.
Yeah, I mean, just making quick work here. Batman just can't get the rhythm of the pace. You said it, like, he plays so different than TreeWiz, which is what everyone in Guildhouse is used to. So they're going to have to get used to a different paced Honda going forward. As we mentioned, plaguemaskman is going to be living around the area now. No docs, but it's another demon that's going to be in the bracket this time. We are going to find the chops. plaguemaskman coming alive. You have the level 2. You might not need it if you can find a command throw here. We've seen Plague clutch up multiple times. See if they have another one.
And Batman in a really good position. And honestly, and this is why this is a bad matchup, because all of that started from one blocked headbutt. And then Batman got the SPD, and he was able to run his offense from there. But he does still have a little bit of a hill to climb. And what a great check with that low short.
Yeah, unfortunately, just having to spend so much drive gauge whenever you do get the confirm off of the light kick. And speaking of confirms, the big time chop there coming in from plaguemaskman. Raising the sun, level 3 on deck. They find the hands. How quick do you spend it? Not quite yet. They're going to save it for the kill shot.
And great. There is a perfect parry. And I feel like Batman's been kind of fishing for that parry, right? He just hasn't got the perfect parry yet until this moment. He's able to get plaguemaskman to the corner. There's the counter hit confirm that we were looking for. And yes, I love that. Oh, it actually didn't kill.
You can't afford to get clipped here, though. That gray health could be huge. plaguemaskman just needs a single confirm. Sumo stomping in. There's the light, a sliver of health. DI in his face. You won't.
No,
I told you he won't.
I don't think Batman takes those kind of risks.
That's a risk right there.
Plaguemaskman will take a risk. So good patience on Batman there.
Yeah, gonna get a little more Street Fighter in this set. Now 2-1, Batman coming alive.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the clutch gene. Batman showing it there. little bit of a whip punish to start things off from plaguemaskman, and still sneaking in that command throw. It's so hard to deal with. Off of OD stance, you're what, like +1 or 2?
I don't know.
Come on. Gotta help me out here, bro. I gotta pull a frame assist tool. But equal on health here. See how Badman responds. There's the OD headbutt, getting some more breathing room. Back to the neutral we go. You gotta stay with the monks on this stage if you are Honda.
Oh my goodness! And plaguemaskman saw the charged up heavy punch, and he actually jumped forward, and it got him in. But Batman getting out with the drive reversal, and nice, good use of the armor there to stop the jump in. I'm surprised he actually didn't lariat there. I feel like lariat's kind of free when butt slam is in play.
Yeah, I think it hits that way. Well, the thing is you can drift in the air with butt slam, and of course, lariat doesn't hit behind Zangief, so might be too much of a risk. Either way, Badman back to the wall. No risk on the lariat there either as the stop sign comes in, and plaguemaskman gonna find the confirm they need, and now once again on set point.
Yeah, and those are moments that we actually do want to see lariat, especially when you know that the Honda's gonna land in front of you. Lariat being only 3 buttons, like we want to see that anti-air come out. And here, standing medium punch. plaguemaskman gonna throw him closer to the corner, jockeying for position here. There's the headbutt.
Almost building up that level 3 as well. I mean, Batman as well, and you know that the pace of the match just doesn't necessarily come to a halt, but you have to second guess your Oki options when that Zangief level 3 is on deck, and plaguemaskman so low on drive gauge here, trying to work the way back, finds the whip punish off the SBD attempt. He's going to do it the old-fashioned way. Once again, still saving that level 3 for the kill shot. They are going to get the juggle here. Spending the drive gauge. Geef is a beefy man, but I think this might be enough to close things out, Coco.
Yeah, and I was going to say, the SPD ended up coming, but plaguemaskman was doing a really good job of applying pressure and moving backwards, just in case the SPD did come, right? The SPD finally came. Badman whiffed it, and because of it, plaguemaskman was able to land a hit, get the kill. He's moving on. Yeah.
So it's going to be plaguemaskman, as you mentioned, moving on over in our loser's side. That is going to be the end of Badman's run, but of course, top 8 at Guildhouse, always something to be proud of, especially tonight. Tonight in particular, I think that was 46 players deep, and it was absolutely stacked. Yeah. Even like the non-top 8-ish type players here at Guildhouse are still very strong in their own right. So massive shout out to Badman getting that top 8.
No, for sure, yeah. Massive shout out. And, I want to say, it's crazy because I still see plaguemaskman as a Reading out-of-towner, but he's actually, he's in the Bay Area. He's a part of. We're gonna see him at Guildhouse way more often. Oh, yeah. So expect to see him more and more, and he will be moving on. But next up, we do have Damalama sitting down, and he's gonna be playing.
I'm not exactly sure. We don't have the updates on the screen here, but let me pull things up. Oh, he's gonna be playing against something.
Great, another Guildhouse regular that has been holding it down, especially in a super stacked bracket like tonight.
Yeah, and of course, something very strong, Sagat player. Speaking of whip punishes, man, also another player where their whip punishes are on point. So we'll see what range both of these players are going to play things at.
Mr. Solid.
Yeah, Mr. Solid is definitely a way to explain it. But we'll see what range they play at, because Terry's buttons as well are deceptively long. Their low forward reaches a very long distance.
But they are not longer than Sagat's. So I think something kind of has...
They going inch for inch out here? What's going on, bro?
But yeah, something I think most likely we'll be sticking with the Sagat. Yeah, as good as Terry's buttons are and as good as Terry is, there's one Shoto that I think might beat him, and I think it would be Sagat. And I would assume that he has the crowd on his side. I mean, you already see Adrian Triple F behind him, cheering him on. So.
Yeah, also, I mean, it's like this is, I don't think we see something too much in top 8 over here at Guildhouse. I think it's been like a month since they showed up or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
It's been a while since they showed up, but it's been a while since I've seen him. But when he does show up, he is very capable of making, top 8, on any given week.
And look at these placings from Damalama. Yeah, Battle and Bruce, he actually beat me in a grand finals. But Damalama's also been on one of these kicks lately where they've been traveling, being like in the middle between the Bay Area and like the Valley proper. They've been making their way down to Fresno and all those different areas to come and play in the locals as well.
Well, I mean, I saw Fire and Ice as one of those, and that's a Sacramento event.
Yeah, no, that's in Rockland, right?
Yeah, well, Sacramento area, up north. And so, yeah, shout out to our Sacramento community. But yeah, the fact that he's even traveling up there to play that is, goes to show how hungry he might be.
Yeah, they've been playing, I'm not going to lie, they've been playing out of their ass lately, bro. The conversions they've been showing me with Terry are very unique combos you don't really see people do because, of course, tournament combos, yada, yada. Damalama throws that to the wayside, and they start doing some saucy stuff with Terry. So we'll see what we have in store here as we get things underway. Another loser side match here in our top 8. Moving on, we'll see who it's going to be, but it's going to be Damalama and something doing battle here, Coco.
We got round 1 and already a perfect parry and a tiger knee to go right over. But Dom Llama going right over that fireball with the jump in. He's going to push something all the way straight to the corner. Got the counter, but didn't fully believe. And something just kind of just jumping out.
Yeah, a little unexpected from Dama Llama. Their crosscuts are usually so on point, but tonight we've been seeing them miss a few. They aren't going to miss trying to kill this drive gauge, though, and of course they're going to use the level 1 to go ahead and send something into burnout. And then we know Terry, one of the best burnout strings in the game.
Dude, so, you bring up Dama Llama being inconsistent, right? The real battle here at Guildhouse is staying away from the bar and the yummy drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they already got me, bro. They already got me.
So...
Oh, anti-air there. Something still staying on point here.
Yeah, using that low forward, and damn, what a great confirm too. That wasn't even a counter hit, and this is, the straight hits are harder to confirm, but good on something, put him in the corner, got the counter hit, didn't fully confirm, but the OD fireball's gonna hit, and what a backdash by Dama Llama.
Yeah, even the reads of Dama Llama have also just been so on point. Not to glaze too hard, man, but the kid has been putting in a lot of work, and it's showing now. Something back in burnout does have some super to defend themselves, so do you risk the DI knowing that you have so little health left for Dama Llama?
And something fighting back with a jab, try to go with technique, and Dama Llama with the presence of mind to backdash it. Didn't get a full confirm, but the jump in is going to be pretty good. Level 2 is on the table, but he doesn't have a super meter.
How did he know? Like, he just knows. And of course, we're going to break up the monotony with the level 1 Buster Wolf to make it sweeter. Up 1 game here for Dama Llama. Taking the proper risk, man. They're like 3 for 3 on the guesses.
Well, I mean, something should now know that if you're going to DRC, you're going to have to keep it tight against Dama Llama, because the fact that he knew it was coming and then buffered the level 1, pretty impressive.
See how something fights their way to the corner. They've been spending a lot of time over in the corner. See if they can work their way out. Of course, the Tiger Knee is going to be the great escape option, but there's the anti-air now showing from Dama Llama.
And that heavy punch, dude, is like you block it one time and you lose a whole bar of drive gauge is what it feels like. And what a great job to get the counter hit confirmed. Has to hold the Tiger Knee. And something really spending a lot of resources to try to get in, but really can't really land the hit.
Just trading buttons here. Misplaced burn knuckle. Something not the most optimal punish in the world, but we're going to try to turn chips into chunks here. As we do get the forward throw. Almost half held down. The perfect parry from Dama Llama. At the side switch with the burn knuckle. He's so clean with it.
Yeah, he is clean with it. I mean, the fact that something used so many resources to try to put Dama Llama in the corner, and he just got out with the that side switch combo, like, and look at all the pressure he's able to afford. He's willingly going into burnout just to close out this round.
Yeah, I mean, the risks have been calculated, and they've been working out thus far. Now on the verge of going up 2-0 here. And also almost building up that level 3. I mean, of course, we know that Terry players are going to want to bust out the level 2 with the enhanced power geyser with all the meter being spent. So the kill shot is inevitable if something can't make anything happen here.
And the Tiger Knees are working out for something, but it's like he ends up DRCing on a block string, and then he ends up low on health. Dama Llama recognizing that he's so low on drive gauge, level 3 is like gonna guarantee put him in a burnout. Yes, something has meter, but like when you're up around, you have this much of a life lead, you're probably gonna take whatever reversal that something's gonna throw at you, right?
Yeah, even eating a level 3 here, if you went for the DI, is not the worst thing in the world. But we are going to take the chip damage. It's one of those situations where you're just waiting for something to do something. You're waiting for a challenge with a button. You're waiting for a throw attempt or anything like that, because it's like, you know, the DI is going to come. So yeah. I'm going to do something a little unexpected, just chip away at you. And now Dama Llama going to be up 2-0 here. Something just continues to almost put themselves at the 8 ball, whether on their own accord or if Dama Llama's forcing it, having to play in burnout, having to play an unfavorable part of the screen.
Well, Dama Llama's just like not reaching at all. So something is spending so many resources, like so much drive gauge just to try to get in, and he's still not really getting in cleanly, you know? Because Dama Llama's just blocking everything. But you can't block the anti-air. But you know, what a great tech by Dama Llama right there.
Back to Nooch here, tossing out the plasma, eating the startup of the Tiger Knee. It's one of those privileged things from Terry, man. The different multi-speed fireballs, of course, the medium going to hit you mid instead of low like the light one does. But now something showing some life here. Had to spend a lot of drive gauge to make it happen, but now starting to set up the safe jumps and the offense. And still Dama Llama not afraid to challenge and still on point with the perfect parries. There's the side switch again, and something forced to try to get some breathing room and spend those 2 bars.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like that ODDP comes from a little bit of frustration. Right? You're like, dude, I just want to get you off of me. But look what it cost him, right? Now he's a burnout. He's in the corner. Yes, he has level 1, but it's like, does Dama Llama really care? That's going to get hit? Yeah, that's not even, Dama Llama knowing to do button into fireball to blow up the level 1 attempt and a level 1 of his own to even close out the round.
Yeah, and what an understanding too, like just getting inside of something's head and knowing they're not going to spend the level 2. Like just knowing they're only going to risk 1 bar, they're knowing that it's the first round of the set or the game. So now Dama Llama on set point here.
Oh, and big crack on the overhead and the backdash with the punish counter. Dama Llama has momentum on his side. And look at the defense. Once again, something went for the DRC to the throw. Damalama breaking the throw, and then ODD ping the DRC. Yeah, it's clean. Level 1 will be more than enough to kill. No, never mind. Just kidding. Actually,
it seems like a foregone conclusion, but let's see if something can make it happen. They still, they purposely, it's like a ghetto frame trap, bro, with level 1 there. But, I mean, Damalama, man, the reads, I don't even know if they studied something, but they got inside of a mind of a Sagat player.
Well, I think by the third game, something was already showing that, like, he wanted to do anything to get Damalama off. So the fact that he did a negative, you know, it's the classic, right?
Yeah.
Negative into the reversal, the invincible reversal. He already knew.
Yeah.
He knew that something wanted to take his turn back, try to get something started. Damalama with the right call.
Yeah, you want to know what's even more surprising is Damalama, like, basically is still, like, kind of almost mainly a Smash player. Like, Street Fighter 6 isn't even, like, really their main game, so.
That's why he plays Terry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
but
God.
it's another one of those situations. It's like the Riddle situation, where the Smash player comes in, plays Terry, looks godlike in Street Fighter 6.
Wait, Damalama still plays Smash like
Yeah,
this day?
yeah. Over in his neck of the woods, I think he's like one of the main people that try to host things for Smash as well.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Does it play Terry?
I think so.
And
they're good at Smash too, which is even crazier. So it's like these youngsters, man, these damn kids.
Look, I've said it a million times on commentary. I feel like if you're a top level player at any game, you just know how to learn. So it doesn't matter what the venue is. Dude, Damalama can dedicate himself to guitar and probably be godlike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's just one of those kind of guys, right? You know how to learn. You know what's good. You know how to utilize that kind of stuff. So
There's just some gamers out there, bro. There's just some gamers that be gaming. But if you guys are enjoying the games at Guildhouse, if you haven't followed the channel yet, it's your first time popping in over here to watch Guildhouse Fighters every single Thursday of every single month, bro, over here at Guildhouse in San Jose, California. Make sure you drop that follow over on Twitch to keep up what's going on over here. Watch yourself some more Street Fighter because it's high-level NorCal action every single week. And speaking of high-level NorCal action, the two players sitting down right now, it is going to be that winners finals match we were alluding to earlier. Yeah. It's going to be Crazy Diamond and a TreeWiz.
This is going to be great because it really is TreeWiz's job to defend the house tonight. And he kind of has to do it alone, considering some of the
no Sodakin, no Shodoken, no Quick. Like, they left boy out to dry, man.
So, but, I know TreeWiz does take pride in having moments like this. You know what I mean? He wants competition here. He wants to be tested. You know what I mean? So the fact that he asked for it, and now we got a whole Guildhouse pack of killers. You know what I mean?
A whole Guildhouse. But we are going to be looking at the placements here. As you can see, that first place at NorCal Knockout, definitely the shining achievement over for Crazy Diamond. A little underperforming at Evo and Combo Breaker, but still, I mean, they're a momentum player. They want to get these wins. They want to streak them in a row. So we'll see what they have here for TreeWiz. But if you look at that path, man, going through Straka, man, Cool Whip and plaguemaskman is no small feat for Crazy Diamond. So we'll see how things go between these two. But it's going to be the Honda immediately against the Rashid. So we'll see if Crazy Diamond can knock down the other Rashid, or excuse me, the other Honda we have over here at Guildhouse. We mentioned multiple times different paces in which our two Honda players play. So we'll see what comes out here. TreeWiz definitely a little more patient, a little more methodical in the way that they approach things here. See how Crazy Diamond starts working their way out here. It's going button for button. Slowly trying to chip away at the drive gauge. TreeWiz spinning a lot to back, though. Not sure if that's what they wanted, but they are going to get the hands buff here. Crazy Diamond, of course, this kind of player wants to look for the knockdown to force the guesses. They are going to find one here with the Eagle Spike. Look at the frame kills. Throwing up the gang signs for the meaty crouch medium. Backdash there from TreeWiz. No punish, however. Butt slam, getting some space. The backdash. What a way to chase down. Crazy Diamond will display backdash on wake up multiple times just to be afraid of the command throw or the regular throw coming in. TreeWiz ready for that one. Back to the wall. They bet it all on the OD spinning mixer. TreeWiz is going to be ready. OD command throw to shut things down here. 1 round lead. See how they do it here. Trying to take this 1-0 lead. Praising the sun, getting the buff in. Still sticking these buttons out. No punish on the sweep, but still, I mean, it's just little by little working their way in for TreeWiz. Throwing out the whirlwind shot. Still, I mean, we haven't really seen too many OD headbutts, so the whirlwind shot, not something exactly that's going to be punished just yet, but there is the meaty stand medium punch. The level 3 on deck. This right here should be enough to put TreeWiz on a 1-game lead with the level 3. Crazy Diamond, we saw them the last time they played a Honda player. They were down 2-0, so we'll see if they have the magic here to flip the script. But TreeWiz going to be coming in with that 1-game lead here. Everything go okay for you? Let's get into it. Game number 2. TreeWiz up this 1 game. See what the adjustments are from Crazy Diamond. They relied on a lot of reads last time around and tried to play the methodical approach against TreeWiz, but that's kind of what TreeWiz wants.
Oh, and what a good whiff punish. Using the drive gauge.
Clapping away here, trying to chip out the drive gauge with the hands, and there's the spinning mixer.
Damn, I feel like every time my TreeWiz has gone into the air, Crazy Diamond's kind of been on top of it, huh?
Been ready for it, man. Crazy Diamond prides themselves on their anti-airs and especially prides themselves on the shimmies. So they walk back, Habibi chop, they have the level 1. We are going to have to use it this time. This is one of the times we got to use it. If you guys have ever tuned into me and Coco commentating a Crazy Diamond match, we are never 100% sure if they need the level 1.
Yeah.
But right there, of course.
I was going to say, I was like, there has to be some sort of extension that she could do, right? But good counter hit by TreeWiz. And knowing when to challenge, she's going to put Crazy Diamond all the way in the corner. Gets the Praise the Sun. Nice and good stagger pressure. And that's always what I like about TreeWiz, man. The counter, it wasn't even a counter hit confirm, but just a regular hit confirm. Straight into the meaty Ocho.
Yeah, for the perfect KO as well. TreeWiz trying to go up 2-0 here. We mentioned before Crazy Diamond has been in this position against a Honda just moments ago against plaguemaskman. So we'll see if they can turn the tide and switch the tables around. Right now they have TreeWiz in a very favorable spot for themselves. Has the level 2 as well. They try to jump back. You saw TreeWiz kept the butt slam in front so he wouldn't get caught with the air throw.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to jump back throw, too.
Yeah, that's what he was doing against Plague.
Yeah, but it ended up missing, so TreeWiz kind of living. But he does get punished counter. That forward heavy kick a little too close.
And still no use of the Yasar. Crazy Diamond just going to go in for a second helping this time. I mean, they still run in. I think they might have just been baiting and hoping that TreeWiz would wake up with something at some point.
Yeah.
They are going to get this level 3. It's not the end of the world for Crazy Diamond. Going to start evening things up with TreeWiz, though.
But yeah, I mean, this is a good chance to get momentum started. Granted, Crazy. Oh, and they both went for the throw. TreeWiz being a little bit too far. Tries to go right over the whirlwind shot. Oh, and tricky. Crazy Diamond not falling for the setup.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like, if you hold up and you eat the combo, you're not dead, so why not just in case, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess the level 3 off the table, right? Like, you know, TreeWiz is going to take a lot of guesses to try to win. But, once again, another counter hit confirmed from TreeWiz.
Yeah, and now just these neutral jumps, it's got to put the message in TreeWiz's head that you're not going to get these for free. So we might see that option slowly disappear, but Crazy Diamond going to spend 2 bars there. And TreeWiz has been getting a lot of mileage off a butt slam this match.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's like so you stop going for throws, and then you start doing strikes. But then Crazy Diamond is so good about busting out with the OG spinning mixer, you know what I mean? So, like...
There are, in fact, layers to this.
Yeah.
There are, in fact, layers. And blink and you miss it. Now Crazy Diamond, shoe on the other foot, on the verge of going up 2-1 here on TreeWiz.
Yeah, OD walking hands to get himself in, using the plus frames to get the Ocho throw. All right, TreeWiz immediately back in, and he expected Crazy Diamond to be walking backwards, but Crazy Diamond really hasn't been. Those forward heavy kicks are getting blocked.
TreeWiz a little on drive gauge, and what a snipe with the anti-air there. We still haven't seen the Yasar from Crazy Diamond just yet. We'll see if we get it off the knockdown, but of course the butt slam again. Catching Crazy Diamond with another whiff. Going to take him over the corner. Safe jump setup.
And that's so crazy that Honda has that, man. Knowing that Crazy Diamond was going to press a huge button.
Oh my god, he's dead. Yeah. Oh my god.
But that does come from TreeWiz calling out the big buttons, getting the butt slam, putting Crazy Diamond in the corner. But what a check by Crazy Diamond to start the round off. Low forward check into Yasar. You know, TreeWiz, good luck blocking all of that.
Saw the jump back. Yeah, he's expected the level 3.
Yeah, no. I thought to do the command throw. Yeah, because that TreeWiz does show that sometimes it gets the soda can.
The wake up command throw is devious, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, it's to get through the tornado.
Yeah. But I'm there. Try to jump back, meet it in the air. Oh, you are gonna get. Oh, I thought he was gonna get clipped out of the air, and this right here. Oh. Okay, we pick it back up. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. We pick it back up. It's okay to eat.
Yeah. Off camera, you can kind of see TreeWiz kind of reel his head when he got the first hit, even though Crazy Diamond got the hit, he dropped the combo, but I think TreeWiz was kind of not in the mindset. He assumed he was already dead, right?
Yeah. And now Crazy Diamond, this 2-1 lead is huge. Momentum swinging in his way. See what TreeWiz has in store, though. We talk about layers, man. TreeWiz definitely has a lot of them in their way they approach neutral. So we'll see if we start seeing the tricky stuff come in, if we're just going to slow things down to a halt, really start relying on that stand medium punch.
The best layer is standing medium punch, or just simply jumping over the fireball. He's going to spend all the meter he has. Does this actually kill? I mean, TreeWiz knows better than we do. Level 1. No, not enough.
That was such a smart call to Kara.
wow.
Butt slam. He knew the drive reversal was coming. You have to be airborne to punish a drive reversal when you're in burnout. What an insane call from TreeWiz.
Insane call, but you know what's even more insane? The fact that TreeWiz walked into that whiff punish, got the crouching medium punch, and now Crazy Diamond is in the corner. I mean, this is kind of a bad spot for him to be in. Drive reversal, but Crazy Diamond still in the yellow and doesn't even have yellow level 2 yet, so which means TreeWiz got a clean stop sign hit, and he will be tying it up 2-2.
The spacing, man. The spacing on what TreeWiz is setting up right now is absolutely perfect, and now it's going to be final game between the two. I don't think Crazy Diamond is ready for layer 3.
But I mean, you don't need layer 3 when you're simply just checking drive rush with jab. And dude, what another sick whiff punish by TreeWiz with that medium punch. He walks into the whiff to get the whiff punish. That's sick. That is so sick.
And also winning the battle of real estate and using the OD headbutt just to make sure they keep Crazy Diamond closer to the corner here, and still checking with the buttons, the drive reversal to get some breathing room. Crazy Diamond not in a good spot. They stick to the Arabian air, and it's going to get him over closer to the corner.
Dude, and if Crazy Diamond didn't do that hit, TreeWiz would have been guaranteed in oh,
That's
and the
unfortunate.
overhead mistime, but he didn't finish the combo.
It's getting close here. So equal on health. Throwing that fireball is such a huge risk, and the butt slam is going to get the punish counter juggle, and TreeWiz is going to be putting themselves on set point.
Protect that house. Protect that house. Dude, the only thing is I love Crazy Diamond, man. He's one of the sickest people to ever exist. But I do want to say, I want to see TreeWiz kind of protect
You
the house.
sweet baby boy.
Yup. They both are, man.
And this is where TreeWiz has done a great job of keeping Crazy Diamond there, the air to air. I mean, how early do you want to pop the Yasar if you do get some breathing room? You have to turn the tides when it comes to the real estate, the walk back there. TreeWiz still ready to check the fadeaway stop sign, and now sneaking in the command throw.
And we are seeing TreeWiz be a little bit more command throw happy, knowing that Crazy Diamond kind of has good defense by just down back and everything, right? Oh, I thought
my
that was
God.
going to happen, but what a great anti-air, the Norcal anti-air. And here's level 2 just to do damage to the drive gauge here.
Oh, surprised they didn't go for the side swap. He went for the ambiguous mix. TreeWiz, 2 bars to their name here. Still checking with the lights. Crazy Diamond on the attack for the drive gauge. No headbutt there to protect themselves.
Oy.
Do you risk the burnout? TreeWiz still has the reactions of a spry young man. Oh my God, no punish.
I mean, TreeWiz, it's up to him to lose, right? But the DI does hit, but it's not going to be enough damage to kill. The only thing is Crazy Diamond will be building level 2 with this combo.
Do you want to risk spending it? Is it going to be W Green or L Green? It's W Green, Coco, as we're going to be in final game, final round of winners finals, and both players got a lot of resources to play with.
Yeah, Crazy Diamond knowing that the shimmy was what he needed to take that round, and great drive reversal, you know, they're both kind of tied up on the bar here, but that standing medium punch will chunk your drive gauge. You do one too many drive reversals, and then here you end up with half a bar, and
there
that's
it is.
exactly what TreeWiz wanted, man. We have seen that in this house time and time again.
And that's gotta like hurt mentally if you're Crazy Diamond. Like, I spent 2 bars, and this is the things I get. Like,
And you're still in the yellow with drive gauge?
yeah, it's so oppressive. But now coming back on the
Oy.
green, ambiguous side swap there over the corner of the backdash, no punish with the heavy.
Okay. TreeWiz, you know TreeWiz is looking for one clean hit in level 3. Oh my God.
Now it's for real 1 clean hit.
Yeah,
That level
yeah.
3 looming, all the cash to spend. You cannot afford to get clipped. Anti-air, it's gonna miss.
That's okay though. That's
Yeah.
okay for TreeWiz. And that's the hit that he needed. Level 3 will be on the table, and time after time, TreeWiz will be making grand finals here at Guildhouse.
I know all of them mean a lot to TreeWiz, but this one might mean a little bit more knowing that there's so many invaders in the house. And as you mentioned, they want to protect their crib.
Yes, they want to protect the crib because this tournament was freaking stacked, bro. The fact that you had to play Crazy Diamond in winners finals,
Yeah.
that's no easy feat, man.
No easy feat at all. And once again, TreeWiz showing why they are who they are. They were at the door greeting me, man. They're like, nice to meet you. Welcome home. Let me show you around.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Sean TreeWiz of Guildhouse fame working their way over into grand finals. And unfortunately for everyone else in the bracket, that means you have to beat TreeWiz 6 times to win Guildhouse Fighters 215.
But to even get there, you're gonna have to go against Damalama. You got to go against.
It would be hilarious if Damalama and Crazy Diamond came all this way to play each other. Because they're from the same city. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of looking that way.
But we'll see. We got plaguemaskman up. We might get that Honda mirror match. It's not out of the question just yet.
All right. So, I mean, I actually think that Honda fights Terry pretty well. The fact that he can go over the ground fireballs,
Yeah.
that's a huge tool for Terry that, you know, used to control the space.
And they both basically got headbutt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Except one is plus. The other,
Yeah.
The other one is not.
Well, we already saw Damalama fall to one Honda. So now it's like, are you ready for the second Honda?
Right.
That's the tough part. It's like mini-me's right there.
But this is a whole different Honda.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Pick your flavor. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This one's a little more buttoned up. I'm so impressed by plaguemaskman that they keep the suit thing up. The craziest part is, man, I went to this guy's apartment after the last King's Cup, and we were going to go hang out with him and stuff. Me, Joey Salami, Moose, and I think I was with Ian Harden, and I forgot who else. I think it was Hector, Crazy Diamond. And this dude walks out of his house, his leisurely attire at home, and it's a dress shirt with a tie and some slacks. And I'm like, you lounge in this, bro. Like, it is fully part of the identity.
What's funny, I was picking him up today, and I say to Shrek, man, I'm like, in this heat, is he wearing the jacket?
But he
enough.
sticks to
Sure
it. Like,
enough.
it is not a gimmick, bro. This
Yeah.
is just who he is. But we'll see if the win comes out proper. Is it going to be Dama Llama versus plaguemaskman? Winner goes on. Loser gets the hell out of here.
Yep. Well,
No, they can
he's
hang
going to
out.
have to
They
wait.
can
He's
hang out.
going
They
to
can hang
ride.
out. They can make them walk, bro. But let's get into it, Coco.
But yeah, we're going to have, Terry, good fundamental neutral versus the craziness of plaguemaskman, drive rushing in, medium punch after medium punch after medium punch, gets the low, and already has Dom Llama in the corner. Command throws have already been shown in round 1.
And this is the change of pace we'll see if Dama Llama's ready for. Of course, you can compose your thoughts when TreeWiz is giving you room to breathe, but against plaguemaskman, those breaths are very few and far in between.
You either got to figure out to hold up now or never. And the crouching medium punch, but he does put stuff in the burnout, and I don't think level 1 is going to be enough to kill. Nope, no, it's not. And Dom Llama, I think, might be actually in an okay position. The OD Fireball giving him a little bit of space. Tries to go for the reset. And plaguemaskman taking his turn back. Yeah. Since he got a little bit of breathing room, that crouching medium punch will trade.
That was one of those situations, too, where like you don't even want to stick to the burnout string because you will eventually give plaguemaskman level 1. So the DI almost off the table with the reactions. But plaguemaskman taking that first round, so huge here. That was a delay of all delays on the throws, and Dama Llama was ready for it.
Yeah, but the fact that plaguemaskman has to get in because Dom Llama is already showing ODDP on DRC, I actually think that could have been punished.
Yeah, I think that was jab punishable, but Dama Llama not going to find it there. Still low on drive gauge. And look at the range in which plaguemaskman is playing. He's waiting for the escape jump, or he's waiting for the escape burn knuckle.
Yeah, but plaguemaskman played that well, right? Use the plus frames to make Dom Llama make a decision. He chose drive reversal and then immediately headbutting in, knowing that, damn, yeah. That is big. Yeah, plaguemaskman actually played that last round really, really well. Played the drive gauge really well.
Bro, what are these Honda players eating? With command throw into butt slam. We saw the Kara stomp into butt slam from TreeWiz earlier. What are these guys eating, bro?
Well, I know one of them eating a lot of beer. The other one is not old enough, so.
All right, well, we'll see here. Dama Llama coming back in the backdash again. What a read from plaguemaskman. And the reset to sneak in the damage.
But that's mid-screen, too. I feel like you don't see that a lot in mid-screen. Right? You mostly see that in the corner. And plaguemaskman already showing the stop sign. And damn, drive rush to drive rush. Honda wins with, does he even have, is this jab even 4 frames? I don't think it is, right?
Stand jab?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. It might be. And there they're going to catch the end of the rising tackle. Let me look that up for you real quick.
And plaguemaskman, knowing the reversal is going to come, so the butt slam comes out. And he actually just starts the second round with it.
I mean, why not just go back to the well? It's been working this far.
I mean, the only person in Norcal that we have seen consistently beat butt slam has been Cedar, right? You know, shout out to him.
Stand light punch is 5 frames.
Exactly, right? So the fact that plaguemaskman is like, I'm going to drive rush and hit you with my 5-framer, while I know you got a 4-framer.
Why not, bro?
Yeah.
This guy plays like an animal right there. A little bit too much their own fault as they look for the OD head, but not a full confirmed. Dama Llama dropping the combo now in burnout. This is not where you want to be against
And
plaguemaskman.
I'm actually surprised to not see Dama Llama do any DPs against some of these. I get it's scary. I get it. But sometimes I feel like you just kind of have to throw it out to show the Honda player you're not scared, right?
It's like a wild animal. You have to make yourself look bigger than the bear. You know what I'm saying? But sitting with that level 3, Dama Llama still not in the worst spot. But what a check there. And speaking of level 3s, we're going to let that rip like a Beyblade. plaguemaskman on the verge of taking this 2-0 lead. Survey says you are dead.
Dude, what a sick jab confirm into the 100 hands to the level 3, man. Plague you, man. And Plague, you just watching the match, you could just tell all momentum was on Plague's side. And that's exactly what he wants, right? He wants to overwhelm you. He wants to kind of BS you with Honda's BS. You know?
I know you can't see chat right now because it's not updating on screen, but everyone is putting a different E name in front of Honda. Eric Honda, Edgar Honda, Evander Honda, Emilio Honda, Ethan Honda.
I mean, the World Cup is in, is in season, so.
Eggman Honda, Elijah Honda. What are you doing over here? But right now, I mean, plaguemaskman's Honda looking very solid. Dama Llama, another big life lead. This time we are ready for the anti-air.
Yeah, but you know who's even more ready playing Maskman with that OD headbutt, and he uses another headbutt to get in. Damalama has to spend all the resources to put himself in a burnout, and this is dangerous, and that is a little too close, buddy.
Oh, snuck in the DI. I mean, I don't think you can look for a kill route here. It has to be a reset, so Damalama was smart not to pull the trigger just yet. Oh, can you kill here?
No,
Okay, yeah, okay.
He goes for the safe jump and he calls out.
I was about to go downstairs, bro. The guy was going to piss me off.
Forward jump into forward jump, man. He landed on the other side and hit him with a low.
And now on the verge of closing things out here, the perfect parry could be the equalizer.
The slowest headbutt known to man.
I don't know how you ready to perfect parry that. Like everyone's ready for the fast one. You got to delay the perfect parry.
All right, here's Damalama's time to try to put plaguemaskman into burnout, right? We see the fireball come out, and if we can see maybe another drive rush, heavy push, but plaguemaskman finds a way out of the corner, and I would assume he spends level 3 here, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to get your drive gauge back. W greed or L greed, Coco?
We're going to find out. That's actually going to be W greed, because level 3 should come out now. Instead, it doesn't.
Oh, my God.
Because plaguemaskman was calculating, and he used it for the kill, not for the burnout, right?
W greed twice.
Yeah.
That's business moves, but a man dressed like a businessman.
Plaguemaskman acting like,
Like he doesn't know.
Yeah, for real. He sold like 7 cars on his way here, bro.
Why he dressed like Matilda's dad? But it is going to be plaguemaskman moving forward. So it's going to be one Celcalian down as plaguemaskman going to be moving on over in our losers. And that means next up we are going to have Crazy Diamond versus plaguemaskman in losers finals. While they're going to get the run back between Crazy Diamond or TreeWiz, we are going to get that Honda mirror match.
I want to say that Crazy Diamond has a winning record against Plague.
I believe so. I think from what we've seen at King's Cup, there's going to be a winning record. They were playing matches before the tournament started as well, and I saw that Crazy Diamond was getting the better of them, so we'll see how things go. Of course, things change when it is tournament time, but it is going to be first to 3. This is kind of where Crazy Diamond thrives.
Yeah, no, I agree. And also, I mean, Plague is a big momentum player.
Yeah.
To me, Crazy Diamond, ice in his veins. And granted, he will probably tell you otherwise. But when you watch him play and you watch his matches, as far as I know, ice in his veins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like momentum doesn't break Crazy Diamond. Like it might break some other player.
Oh no, like I said, you can go watch Norcal Knockout and find out that momentum doesn't break Crazy Diamond.
Yeah.
Like Cita literally had the entire building being like, oh, this is over.
Yeah.
And Crazy Diamond, I think, fought off tournament point like twice. So, I mean, as you mentioned, ice in their veins. We'll see what they have here in store for us as we're going to get things underway. Guildhouse Fighters 215, Plaguemaskman, and Crazy Diamond for losers finals. Let's get into it, Coco.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Crazy Diamond to just stop Plaguemaskman's momentum, but getting an anti-air and a counter hit jab is already a good way to start that. So
Another backdash. Plaguemaskman been showing the reads here. See if they can fight their way back. Once again, using a lot of the light headbutt. I think it's throwing a lot of people's defensive reactions off.
nice and good card command throw from Plaguemaskman, using that medium push to get in, and damn, headbutt confirms. And the back throw by Crazy Diamond. I love when a player gets a back throw when they're so close to the corner. Just that presence of mind, man.
Yeah. But of course, Plaguemaskman not going to hold that immediately. Headbutt and boot scooting and boogieing their way in and going to be taking that first round here. So they can continue to carry this momentum for all the folks at home.
Yeah, Plaguemaskman tried to delay it, but Crazy Diamond calling it out with a jab.
Still just mixing up the options off a drive rush as well. Trying to chip away at this drive gauge. Crazy Diamond being put in such an uncomfortable spot. Again, these Honda players have been keeping him in the corner.
Yeah, and what a great jump in. Just kind of knowing that Crazy Diamond's going to use some type of zoning tool. Now Plaguemaskman, damn, and the little walk forward, walk back shimmy, able to get the punish counter. Plaguemaskman will be taking game one.
Not even having to spend any super meter there. That first game, so crucial here. See what Crazy Diamond has in store. Doing a good job of just getting the headbutts off as well. Crazy Diamond not ready with the perfect parries and not ready to jump over that command throw either.
And what a great back throw. I mean, back jump. So he's able to get the side switch, and now Crazy Diamond has, you know, a lot of real estate to work with here.
What an air throw.
Yeah,
that wasn't even off of the headbutt. You were just ready to go to the skies.
I actually thought the heavy mixture was going to come out, but, I mean, it's all working out Crazy Diamond right now.
Well, I'm not sure if he gets better Oki after the heavy spinning mixer or the air throw, but either way, it's not either here nor there. It's Crazy Diamond sitting in a good spot. Low on drive gauge, though. It's going to say you have to look for a perfect parry in that situation, but I don't even think they had enough drive gauge to look for that. Now in burnout.
And look at that. Crazy Diamond's the one in burnout, but he still looks a little bit comfortable, right? He's still... Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind I said anything.
You did that to him. You did that.
Sure.
One round away, though, from a 2-0 lead for Plaguemaskman. I mean, sitting with bountiful resources here.
Hey, what is the Yep
I don't know. The thing is, Crazy Diamond is also a Smash player, and I think that's like a Smash thing. I don't know. They've had the Yep tag forever. Like literally since I met Crazy Diamond, they've had that tag on. I have no idea what it means. That's kind of his reaction after he wins. Is like, yep, with a period too. Yep. What do you expect?
Oh, got the low hit, but no worries. Nothing a tick throw can't solve.
Yeah, we'll see if it's big worries here. See if Plaguemaskman gets his 2-0 lead. But I mean, doing a great way of fighting back thus far. There's the spinning mixer to protect the skies.
Yeah.
The spacing on both these players has been pretty good thus far.
It has been very good, and it really goes to show that, like, yeah, every time Plaguemaskman is going to the air, Crazy Diamond has been consistently knocking Plaguemaskman out of the air. And the fact that he's nullifying Butt Slam, putting him in a burnout with the level 2, like nobody has been handling Plaguemaskman in this way so far in this bracket.
Oh, the neutral jump. This right here, I don't even think you have to look for a reset. I'm not sure. I think he might have been able to spin the drive gauge and kill, but either way, no harm, no fouls. We're going to be tied up at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, and that was like, that whole game was like defense 101 against Honda. Like, immaculate.
I'll see how much defense he has left. Plaguemaskman, once again, another player that's not afraid to spend that cheddar, bro. Like, he immediately, if it comes down to where he needs momentum, because we mentioned he's a momentum type player, if he feels things aren't going his way, he will spend every single bar to make sure you feel his presence.
Oh, for sure. And I feel like as long as he has Praise the Sun, like, locked and loaded, Plaguemaskman will spend whatever it takes. But, I mean, that low fierce into 100 slap with the hand that got him, I mean, it kind of got him here.
Yeah. Crazy Diamond in a bad spot. Still can eat a DI here, so you don't want to let that bad boy rip. And now fighting the way to the corner. So we got some magic happening. 2 throws, so nice. We'll show it twice.
Is it possible?
Doesn't have that level 2 built up yet. I mean, you're in a good spot with your drive gates, especially after that tech. 3 bars, you're almost going to put Plaguemaskman into burnout, but of course, the OD headbutt. If that was blocked, you have a chance, but it's neither here nor there as Plaguemaskman trying to get this 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's a good call out because Plaguemaskman's so low on drive gates. I think he knew Crazy Diamond just needed to get something started, so Crazy Diamond's going to be aggressive. But low forward, catching Plaguemaskman, walking around. Here's the level 2.
Yeah, the Star's still cooking too. You got another mix-up in there. The parry coming in. No throw, though. Well played by Plaguemaskman. You could have eaten a lot more. Gonna get the set up the frame kill into the back throw. This could be huge.
Oh. Yeah, good call out by Crazy Diamond. And I feel like a lot of those have been hitting so far. So, nice. And
oof, that was like the tip of that overhead not hitting either. Now with this level 3, though, I mean, you sneeze on Crazy Diamond here. You have a chance with the level 3. There's the air throw, though.
And Crazy Diamond's just so ready. The defense is so on point. Putting Plaguemaskman in the burnout. And I wonder if Plaguemaskman would use the level 1 considering he's up around. But he won't even get the chance. Crazy Diamond will be taking it up this game.
Well, even the level 1, the level 3, the critical art could have got Plaguemaskman that game in that situation. So, yeah, I mean, the very ballsy from Crazy Diamond to go ahead and let it rip. But now we head here 1 round apiece. This game's so crucial to get this 2-1 lead here. OD spinning mixer again.
They all hit.
Yeah, not going to pop these stars. That's one thing Crazy Diamond, man. It's such a good read for when he's going to bust out this reversals.
Yeah, he does have a good read, and now because of it, he has Plaguemaskman in the corner. Plaguemaskman actually, we were talking about momentum before the match started, but I don't feel like momentum has been started for Plaguemaskman yet, because Crazy Diamond, look at the defense, right? The drive reversal to get him off from level 2, right? Plaguemaskman is like cannot get started against Crazy Diamond, and there's the double overhead, and because it's Rashid, of course it's gonna kill, and just in case
he didn't even need the super, he did it to us again. I put my hands up, bro. I was like, does he need it or does he not?
Yeah.
Either way, though, that's that Arabian money, bro. He throwing it around. He ain't got to spend it. It's nothing to him. Crazy Diamond, that 2-1 lead, looking solid this far. I mean, it's really been back and forth between the two. It doesn't seem like either are fully getting their game plan implemented. It's been signs here and there from both players.
Yeah, but where I feel like Plaguemaskman is landing a little bit more on the stray hits of like, well, he did take the risk there, right? But he's taking another risk by doing the command throw. But I feel like Crazy Diamond is the one a little bit more on top of the defensive options. Ooh. And, dude, speaking of defensive options, look at that anti-air, bro. On top of the meaty overhead, that's going to be more than enough to kill. Probably not even using level 1. Well, why would he need it?
Didn't even need the heavy spinning mixer.
Yeah.
Next time, he won't even need the first spinning mixer. But Crazy Diamond now on set point. So close to building up that all-important level 2. But what a quick punish there from Plaguemaskman.
Here's Plague's time, right? Now he's playing a little bit, the pressure is looking a little bit more safe, right? When he goes for the loads, he goes for the +1 mix-up. But Crazy Diamond got the punish counter sweep. Unfortunately,
yes.
Yeah.
That's not good. No good. No good. And now, I mean, Plaguemaskman is sitting in a position where you don't even want to risk spinning any meter. And, of course, he goes to the command throw, trying to tie things up 2 games apiece here. Let's see if he can do it, Coco.
And this is the momentum that I think Plaguemaskman needs to try to straight into walking hands.
Overhead
and good defense there by Plaguemaskman.
Yeah, hasn't gotten caught by that overhead a lot. We see Crazy Diamond do it so much, even not off of drive rush. I'm blinking. He drinks hidden. But level 3 on deck for both players here. It's so crucial what the next interaction is going to be, especially more so after that command throw. Drive reversal there. Going to be punished OD style. Not enough to kill here. Do you miss the D? I want to confirm off of the heavy punching. Crazy Diamond is going to send plaguemaskman into burnout and keep himself alive for a little bit longer. But I think wake up level 3 might chip for the kill.
I was just going to say, yeah. With the level 3 on deck. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the throw, the
just wake up and do it.
Dude, that is life or death. Like, it
Yeah,
really is life or death. If you don't do anything but neutral jump there and that level 3 comes out, you are dead if you're Crazy Diamond.
Oh my God.
Ice in his veins, bro.
I thought Plague was going to take the risk. I feel like you just kind of have to, right?
That's insane.
That was
A
insane.
dash up throw with your life on the line. You had that game to spare because it was a 2-1 lead, but still, I mean, come on, dude. Crazy Diamond is one of the coldest in the game right now.
Dude, but I feel like you spend the super.
Regardless, right?
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
You make him neutral jump.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ah, man. But, I mean, Plague, he lived and died by the decisions. But, I mean, I really have to highlight, and I was saying it all set, I really have to highlight Crazy Diamond's defense through all of that, right? Plaguemaskman is hard to stop, man. I played the guy. I'm sure you played the guy. Dude,
You saw me lose to him earlier.
But like,
Don't remind me, bro. Damn.
but he is hard to stop, man, once he gets started, right? And, he plays to all the Honda strength. But the fact that I think Crazy Diamond did a really good job containing, and it was a close set, too. I say that while it's still being a close set.
Yeah.
Of Plague still found his way in, right? Because you just can't stop him, bro. He is a train. You cannot stop him, despite all the good defense you play. But Crazy Diamond, I don't know how the hell he did it in burnout.
I don't know how the hell he ever does it, bro. Like, it just happens that time. It's the clutch gene from that kid, bro. But
he's like Messi, man. He's like Messi.
Yeah.
Coming through in the clutch. So,
but we are gonna get the rematch though. It's gonna be the rematch of winners finals now for grand finals. TreeWiz versus Crazy Diamond. We saw it was 3-1 last time, or was it 3-2?
I don't know.
I
I've been having goldfish memory on commentary, bro. But
I don't know what they put in these drinks, bro. They got me. It was 3-2.
3-2.
Thank you, production.
Yeah,
but it was
thank
3-2, so Crazy Diamond made it close here. As we mentioned earlier, unfortunately, you have to beat TreeWiz 6 times to win this thing.
Dude, they fist bump. Crazy Diamond didn't even look at him, bro. Crazy Diamond didn't even
He's not looking at him now. He's still looking around. He still won't look at him.
But I feel like if you're TreeWiz, you have to be feeling pretty confident, considering that you are the one that knocked Crazy Diamond in the loser. And 3-2, it's close.
Yeah, this is one of those situations too where, like, obviously we can get very complacent playing the same players time and time again. We can get very jaded throughout time. This is one of those matches that I'm sure lights a fire under TreeWiz's ass because it's like, you're not coming to my house and beating me, bro. So I'm sure this one means a little bit more, but we'll see if he can finish the job as Crazy Diamond's going to find themselves a little backdash whip punish.
Right. Yeah, Crazy Diamond is spending a lot of meter, but I mean, he is in a really good position. And they're already back in the green. Look at the way the safe pressure using those jabs, right? Just walking forward jab, using the plus frames. And I thought heavy spinning mixture was going to come out, but TreeWiz does find his way out of the corner.
I'm surprised we haven't seen it more because it does hit behind Rashid as well, but Crazy Diamond hasn't been looking for it, and TreeWiz going to find themselves a command throw. What a confirm again.
I mean, but that's also what a great challenge by Crazy Diamond on Wake Up, because TreeWiz with that low drive gauge can't drive rush forward, which means the Oki is fake. Yeah. And Crazy Diamond just called that out perfectly.
Yeah, that's one thing about Crazy Diamond too. They are a studier, man. They got notebooks. They got theses written about this game. But we'll see if it works out from here, as they are on the verge of going up 1-0 here, looking for that grand finals reset.
Oh, and the butt slam working out. And dude, this is something we saw in the last set, but TreeWiz likes to use that forward heavy kick to condition his opponents to stop walking backwards. But all of them have been blocked by Crazy Diamond, and damn, shimmies TreeWiz. This won't be enough to kill. We always make the joke, but this will not be enough.
Oh, armor headbutt there, trying to get some breathing room. I mean, those kind of interactions, you're not mad to eat against Crazy Diamond. You just don't want to give up those clutch plays, the butt slam. You have the critical R. He didn't find the carry. Drive reversal, getting some space here, and he baited it out. He used the forward movement. TreeWiz had to do something. Got a lot of games to play with, so Crazy Diamond on the board. The question is, at some point, do we see Blanca come out from TreeWiz? We are going to go directly to the Honda here.
I think that he stays Honda, because this is TreeWiz's house, and I think that he has made the name. He's a man of the house, and he made the name with Honda, man.
I don't know, man. Aincross had him as a Blanca player on the Evo graphic. We'll see. I'm getting on this dude's ass every time I see him. Can you just pick a character? Can you please? Don't tease me, bro. Like,
you said that to both of us when we first walked in.
Yes, you too.
All right.
You know who is picking a character? Crazy Diamond, been sticking with her sheet for a long time, and now on the verge of going up 2-0 here, searching for that grand finals reset. Looking very strong thus far. TreeWiz has not been able to get his game plan going.
No, not at all. And I mean, this goes once again. This goes to show the Crazy Diamond's defense, right? He did it well against Plague, and even though TreeWiz is a completely different style, Crazy Diamond is finding a good way to kind of defend against TreeWiz's style, but he's not defending against the OD Ocho. So nice, and that is the. Nice.
Why not? A little bit.
Yeah.
You have such a massive life lead too. If the level 1 comes out, you're like, thank you for using that resource. So
Right.
it's something you can definitely do because it's like you want to use your opponent's reactions against them or see if they are going to be ballsy enough to rip anything out. Crazy Diamond, though, back on the attack. TreeWiz in the corner here.
All right. Yeah, and TreeWiz doing actually a really good job of taking a space even when he's in the corner. He's never in there for too long, right? Using Honda's tools to get his way out.
We haven't seen Crazy Diamond hold up yet either. Looking for one of these command throws, and as soon as I say that, of course, ask and you shall receive. Still going back to the butt slam. Crazy Diamond, we saw one heavy spinning mixer, but still not ripping it out there.
Yeah, and that's funny because Crazy Diamond was doing a lot of air throws against plaguemaskman, but like he's trying to go for the perfect parry against TreeWiz, but he doesn't quite have the timing down yet. So TreeWiz can kind of keep going for it. But speaking of perfect parries, Crazy Diamond gets it on there.
He spent it all.
No, not quite. I mean, level 2 is on the table right
That's crazy to put yourself in a burnout. You find the low, though. Oh, my goodness. Do you rip the level 2?
Oh, my God.
Air to air. Oh, the neutral jump. I thought he was going to look for chip, but of course he knew you have to hold up. You learned that lesson the last time around. You got to hold up because that super is the only thing that's going to get you out of that position.
Dude, Crazy Diamond is hot right now. He is hot.
He's cold, though. He's ice in the veins. He's both at the same time, bro. He's icy hot. We're looking like Shaquille O'Neal out there. Oh, my God. And he's ready for the anti-airs. The moment TreeWiz left the earth, he was ready to shoot that down.
All right, and yeah, Crazy Diamond kind of going a little bit more on the, well, I was going to say he was zoning a little bit more, but TreeWiz still finding his way in, but takes the huge gamble with the throw.
Trying to chip away at this drive gauge here. TreeWiz again putting themselves in a bad spot. And Crazy Diamond getting these parries and building that drive gauge instantly. Return on investment. There's the butt slam though. Gets the juggle and now sticking in the command throw again.
And that is the scary thing about throwing the whirlwind shots, right? Because one good butt slam gets TreeWiz in like that. Granted, Crazy Diamond was able to defend his way out of it. And now they're kind of both back in neutral. Although TreeWiz is spending a lot of resources to stay on him. But you cannot jump on Crazy Diamond for too long. Damn. And you can't also down back your Crazy Diamond because he's going to hit you with that overhead. And this is enough to kill.
No super needed, of course. So now you're going to come into this potentially final round of this grand finals with that level 2 in your back pocket. So we'll see how things go. And now we're even having the balls to not even try to think about eating these command throws. OD spinning mixer immediately.
And really one round away from resetting on TreeWiz.
We said it was a tall order, but Crazy Diamond might be up to the task here. What a whip punish. You did spend 3 bars there, but you are going to get some real estate.
Good safe jump, and Drew's getting a little greedy, trying to take his turn back, but all these neutral jumps really aren't working for him, but the 100 hands does.
Let it rip out, caught the end of that one. Crazy Diamond though in a good spot. You have a lot of super meter to work with here. It's kind of dealer's choice at this point. Do you want to backdash, use level 2, or look for some more pressure?
Oh my goodness. These forward heavy kicks are not working. These neutral jumps are not working, but the Ocho throws are, so...
I mean, even now, though, you can't get clipped. If you aren't TreeWiz, they go back to the well. The command throw going to keep this grand finals alive for a little bit longer. 1 round apiece here. Level 3 on deck for both players, so every hit is dangerous. What a check to open things off.
But that's actually the second time that we've seen that. So, and you saw on the table, and look at the defense played by TreeWiz here. I mean, if you only take a throw, that's not too bad. Does get the jab, confirm.
And Crazy Diamond, you notice jumping twice there. He got caught by the command throw in winners finals to get past the SR, so he was going to hold up, see if TreeWiz was going to take a reach for it. And now just one confirm away, gets the throw, has the level 2. They bust out with the OD spinning mixer, the perfect KO. The exclamation point on top, and Crazy Diamond is going to send us into a grand finals reset for Guildhouse Fighters 215.
All right, TreeWiz got to lock in. TreeWiz has
he's
to
thinking.
lock in. He is thinking.
He's thinking.
Doing a lot of thinking. He has to lock him in. He has to defend the house. Granted, I mean, Crazy Diamond is the kind of guy to just bust through the door. He's
and not
ready.
even announce himself either.
Yeah.
He just opens it and is like, hello.
He's like in your fridge by the time you
Don't
realize
you
it.
dare go Dawson, bro. TreeWiz is thinking about it, too. We're going to go back to the Honda here. Can't second guess yourself in a grand finals reset, but right now, Crazy Diamond, as we talked about, man, cool, calm, and composed. We'll see how things go here. It is now the official 1st to 3 to reign supreme. Do we have defense at home, or is Crazy Diamond going to steal one for Senkow?
All right, let's see. I am kind of rooting to defend the house, but he does walk straight into that standing medium kick by Crazy Diamond, but he's able to get him off. Here's the standing medium punch, and dude, you cannot jump on Crazy Diamond, man. Those heavy spinning mixtures have been consistent.
Oh, even catching the backdash there. These cycle of the options here on offense have just been working out so well for Crazy Diamond, and this right here is gonna be enough for the kill with the heavy spinning mixer. Back-to-back perfect rounds, and Crazy Diamond living up to the name.
Oh yeah, and you see TreeWiz being a little bit more, I wouldn't say hesitant, but he's kind of mixing up the movement options, right? But he does get clipped with the punish counter, and look at them both delay, right? Delay on defense, delay on offense, and there is the answers that Crazy Diamond has been showing against plaguemaskman. Now he's showing him against TreeWiz.
Covering all his bases, ready for anything, and now level 2. How do you deal with it? The command throw, of course, there it is again.
Yeah, and TreeWiz has done that time and time against these walls. And yeah, what a great defense against level 2. And the headbutt to catch the jump, but Crazy Diamond has never missed an OD. We're always shot.
Oh, we doing the Honda stuff now. We
Oh
doing the Honda
my
stuff.
God.
Hey, screw it, bro. Why not?
Oh, and he got hit. And I actually think Crazy Diamond killed for it. Dude, all of that just to get clipped.
I have played these games before. We're done when I say we're done. Crazy Diamond is, I ain't gonna lie, he's stressing TreeWiz out right now, bro. And we're gonna go immediate rematch. Crazy Diamond up 1 game and 2 away from closing things out here at Guildhouse. Let's see if TreeWiz has something to say about it.
I mean, he's trying to bust his way through these whirlwind shots. He did get clipped by 1, but another great hit confirmed by TreeWiz, man. He got those, and those weren't even counter hits, man. Those are hard to confirm.
There's the punish counter throw. Spending a lot of drive gauge, though, in a very advantageous position. Crazy Diamond back to the wall, drive reversal to get away from the Hunter hand slap.
But I like that for TreeWiz, right? He's going to force an option for him, right? And look at the buttons he's using to try to really chunk Crazy Diamond's drive gauge. And Crazy Diamond can't afford to do anything too crazy in the level 1 to just put him in the drive gauge pressure. But damn, the defense of Crazy Diamond. But TreeWiz is going to do anything to put him into burnout.
Oh, another air to air. Crazy Diamond escaping the corner. They find the confirm. Drive reversal. I mean, TreeWiz at this point, you just need like a full screen headbutt to hit. You got to mix something in right there.
Yeah.
The Kara cancel. You know the chip was going to come in, especially with that great health as well. Crazy Diamond not having a lot of resources to work with on the vitality part of things, but another low forward whip punish to start us off here.
Man, but TreeWiz played the drive gauge that last round. Sick as hell, man. And now TreeWiz is back in. Here's the Oki, goes for the low, gets the counter hit as well. And damn, and that is an OD spinning mixture that actually does miss, and that's exactly what TreeWiz wants. Goes for the tricky setup, and that's going to be more than enough to kill TreeWiz. He's kind of swagging on him, too.
We are so unserious. We are so unserious, bro. I did that to get Honda to master. Well, I was about slam, bro. Screw it. Hey, but you know what? If it works, don't knock it, as we are 1 game apiece here. I mean, you could tell TreeWiz now the game plan is like, all right, kid, let's see if you can deal with this.
Well, no. I think the game plan right now is that TreeWiz has seen the answers that Crazy Diamond has been doing, and he has a counter mess. He has an answer for the answers right now. Because look at that. All this started because TreeWiz jumped backwards, and Crazy Diamond tried to meet him air to air.
Oh, and now stinking the command throw. Didn't even have to do it, bro. A necessary roughness and TreeWiz. Momentum swinging the other way, Coco.
He's feeling himself, and as you should, this is your house. Don't ever forget. And he checked the low forward. Every round I started with a low forward by Crazy Diamond, dude. TreeWiz checked it to start it off. You're not going to get that for free.
Yeah. See if Crazy Diamond can steal some of this momentum back, or is poking the bear a little too much here. Meaty button going to land. Have a lot of resources to work with here. I think you might spend the Super Rashid kick. We're going to set up Oki. OD headbutt to get some breathing room. Crazy Diamond, 1 bar of drive gauge. You can't let this happen, and they use the emergency red button, the level 1, the Super Rashid kick to tie us up here.
And that's fine. You know, Crazy Diamond has to either take a hit or land a hit in order to get the level 2 on table. But actually, he got it. So level 2 is here.
We go overhead. We've seen TreeWiz use the OD headbutt to get some space here. See if Crazy Diamond's ready for the air approaches as well. The back throw snuck in.
The back throw is so smart. And here's the Ocho, dude, knowing that Crazy Diamond wants to block it out, but Crazy Diamond, good footsies, man. That's good footsies to get the sweep into this. Oh
My God, with space though, sweep? Is that safe?
I don't know.
Oh, in jail here, trying to work their way out. We're going to use this to side swap or set up the ambiguous 50-50. We're going to hit the escape button, ejectocito. TreeWiz and Burnout here, protecting the skies. Heavy spinning mixer. They sneak in the DI. All the drive gauge in the world to work with. Barring a drop, it's going to be very, very close here, Coco. But I think the Super Rashid kick at the end of this should be enough to put a closed book on this game. And Crazy Diamond going to be up 2-1 here.
Bro, full drive gauge in a level 1 to chunk all of Honda's health. That is kind of crazy.
It's getting close here, man. It is getting close. It's 11 p.m. at night, bro, and we are doing battle.
Damn.
I don't got work tomorrow, bro. How you feeling?
I do got work tomorrow.
And he's thinking about the Blanca now. I will tell you, though, I think Crazy Diamond might be more ready for this matchup than any other character.
Yeah,
just because we play each other a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the Honda was cooking, though.
We'll see if the set play is ready. TreeWiz, we know, is an absolute lab of monster, but can you get Crazy Diamond to the corner to start setting things up here? And for TreeWiz, now that your Crazy Diamond's on this last game and you're locking in here, you are stuck with the Blanca. You are believing in the guns of the Brazilian.
Yeah, you definitely are. But Crazy Diamond already showing good defense, right? Already DPing through the DRC and got the counter hit, but wasn't able to get the full confirm. And you already see the different pacing that TreeWiz kind of moving out with Blanca.
Oh, but still protecting the skies. I will say when I see TreeWiz play Blanca, there's a lot of unnecessary jumping that happens. It might be just trying to force that game plan a little too much, and Crazy Diamond taking advantage of it, and now in Burnout, not where you want to be, because you're going to be in range to get DI'd here. You don't have the level 1 just yet, so you are going to sneak it in. Crazy Diamond absolutely running away with things here. A lot of meter to work with. I don't think you can find the kill here, but it's time to guess for your life. And they go over the top to put themselves on tournament point. Crazy Diamond on the verge of stealing one for the 559.
It's hard to have a round like that and be like, fuck, man, I should have stayed.
Hey, hindsight is 2020, but at this point, it might be a 3-1. Great defense on the SR, though. You are going to be in the corner here.
All right. TreeWiz going to try to find his way out. Get the counter hit. Wasn't a full confirm, but he Blanca balls his way out of the corner.
Bro, it is Operation Find a Way to pop Lightning Beast. The DPOS there. Crazy Diamond ready for it. Another counter hit. It's getting close here. Coco, I smell it. There's the confirm. Another driver's cancel. Level 1 in the back pocket. Not quite yet. They go over the top. TreeWiz still alive. The trade. And now the Lightning Beast.
All right, Lightning Beast is the lifeline that TreeWiz needed.
Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. The jab is going to make sure that Crazy Diamond secures their first Guildhouse championship here at Guildhouse Fighters 215. He's going to steal one for the boys back home, and TreeWiz is not going to be defending home turf tonight. How you feeling? But every time we commentate together in Crazy Diamond's playing, it always happens. But, you know, that's why the legend of Crazy Diamond has been spreading around, man. Calm, cool, and composed, coming from loser's side of that grand final, is still able to flip things around, find the answers, pretty much make TreeWiz have to second-guess themselves and go over to the Blanca instead of sticking with the Honda. And it started to seem like TreeWiz was finding momentum in that second game of the reset when they were kind of going ham, a lot of butt slams, really forcing the issue, but still Crazy Diamond was ready to weather the storm.
Man, that hurts. You know, you switch to the Blanca and you're like, maybe this will give me the life that I need. But when you get, he kind of got rolled.
Yeah, I mean, didn't really have a chance to pop level 2 outside of that one time, and even then dropped the level 2 combo in the middle of it. So you didn't even get the corner carry. So it's got to be frustrating to deal with when the person you're playing against, you just can't shake. No matter what you throw at them, like they're so composed. But it is going to be Crazy Diamond taking that, man. And I'm going to say I'm very proud of that guy. I'm very proud of that guy.
Look, man, I love Crazy Diamond. But not only great personality, he's kind of the GOAT. He's kind of the GOAT in Norcal right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the person you want to take out, especially after that Norcal knockout run and now coming into Guildhouse and closing things out here. So, I mean, we'll see how things go for Crazy Diamond as they continue to move forward. And we will be seeing some of you tomorrow over at King's Cup for the finale that we have going on over there. But I think we're good to close things out.
Non-factor.
Yo.
Sick as hell to have
Come on, bro.
Sick as hell to have you in here,
Come on, bro. Look at everybody down below, man. If you ain't never heard of me, you heard of me now. Follow me down below at Non-Factor FGC. You're going to see me around whether you like it or not.
Close us out, bro. Close us out.
Coco, my man, anything you want to say to the folks at home before we get out of here?
Tune in to King's Cup tomorrow. You'll see us there. Thank you for tuning in to Guildhouse.
Hey, massive shout out to everyone that played, everyone that showed up, everyone that, you know, bought me a drink, everyone that watched along. Make sure you guys have a safe night. If your mama's still alive, call her and tell her that you love her. Non-Factor and Sly Coco out. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.